New alpha hits, I'm already sold. Didn't read the changes, I just clicked download. Chat says bro chill, I say nah fam. If pimp sneeze, I bless them, amen. Zombies glitch, that's a feature dude. I'll defend it harder than I defend my loot. Jar system gone, I cried a bit. Jar system back, I lost my shit. Every dev stream, I'm front row seat. Heart goes boom when they tweet melee. Yeah, I'm a pimp sim, what you gonna do? Ride or die for the devs. Yeah, it's true, they say touch grass, I say horde night first. If love in 7 days is a curse, make it worse. Yeah, I'm a pimp sim, loud and proud. Patch drops hit me harder than a cop zombie sound. You call it simping, I call it faith.
How's it going, everyone? I hope you guys are doing very well. And we're back playing 7 Days to Die, your favorite game on the list, of course. Well, that's the only list, really speaking. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? It's good to see you all. If you are here early, we're playing 2.5, day 6 Horde Night. It's actually happening any minute now. So we gotta make sure we're ready. What do we need first? Well, first of all, we are low on antibiotics, which is not very good. We've got no antibiotics. We've got beeswax, which we can't eat beeswax, unfortunately. It's just not part of the the nutrition table. Yo, Mr. Reach, how's your fine evening going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well indeed. I'm very happy. I'm a happy boy. I've just, there's actually, what is this, a barrel extender mod? No, we will sell that. I'm not going to have that right now. Let's go inside the trader. Let's go take a look. I think last time we checked, he never had any antibiotics or honey, so
if you want some
definitely not going to get that right now.
Either buy something or piss off.
I'll piss off any minute now, don't worry.
Are you trying to pull a fast one?
But yes, guys, a Friday stream. I have been out and I have been having a couple of beers with friends, so I might be a little bit tipsy, if you guys don't mind.
Are you trying to pull a fast one?
Just be warned.
Oh, so I ain't
By the way,
be careful out there.
my free server is now up and running. You can join my Discord, which is down below. You can join my free server. If you want to join it, you're more than welcome to. Let's fill up this glass jars. And there is a 50% chance of returning those glass jars on my private game here. So we need to, we really got to make it because I think we are going to need it sooner or later. There you go. So that's going to take 5 minutes. And by the way, if you're wondering where my Horde Night base is, there she is. Pride and High. I think it's gonna be fine for the first. In fact, what we need to do is maybe put some plates down here in case I start whacking at things. Interesting hairstyle. Is something wrong with my hairstyle? Or is it, what's wrong with my hairstyle? You got a problem with my hairstyle? That's not nice. Be gentle on my hairstyle. I didn't do anything with it, so I'm not sure what you're getting at. Yeah, I want to put these here in case the zombies start knocking this pillar. Because if this pillar breaks, it's all doom and gloom, man. Things are not going to look good. Don't join the server, it's a... What? Don't join the server, it's a blast. Oh, yeah? Mr. Reach. Was you chasing ladies again? No. I was out with some friends. No chasing ladies. Come on, what do you take me? What do you take me for, chasing ladies? The only ladies I'm chasing is more to me for life. I mean, come on. I mean, let's be real. No, not in that way, though. There's a line of spikes made... what? There's a line of spikes made by headphones. Okay, sure. Don't know what that means. Maybe my processing power isn't at 100% right now, so give me some time to process that. Maybe I'll come back to you later. Cobblestone. Already? Already gifting subs. I am Dread. Gifted 1 Mr. Reach gift membership subs. That's very nice of you, man.
They change one block and I make a video. Thumbnail screaming like I saw a UFO. Zombies pant and I explain it twice. Even when it breaks I say, yeah, that's nice. Forums on fire, drama everywhere. I'm in the comments like they still care. Nerf my build, I'll rebuild tonight. 3 hours sleep, but the vibes are right. They say you're biased, I say correct.
Thank you so much. I'm Dread Head. Very wonderful name, by the way. I do remember you very well. How's it going, man? Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. YouTube's going to be very confused on why I have so many new members lately. You know what? I'm just realizing now is that we don't actually have enough food, but it might be okay. Love that one. What, the song, or what do you love? My hairstyle. Yeah, I know Mr. Frohik here in the chat loves my hairstyle. Can't stop mentioning it. Very nice guy. Very nice. We made a little bit of cobble, did we not? I think we may have, but put it in the storage. We're gonna need that. 6 cobble. What are we gonna do with 6 cobble? Brilliant. Let's go and, because we're gonna reinforce that bottom bit there. The song. It's a great song. It indeed is. And it was made because of a specific topic. Do you guys know what that topic was? Have you guys seen my latest video? All the hate. All the haters. David, how's it going, man? Yeah, you guys should definitely watch my my recent video. Wait, not the Fun Pimp music video, the one after that. The one where I was reacting to just Rob's thingy. By the way, the Fun Pimp's tampered with the rage mode. Have fun with it. Is that so? Oh my goodness, David. David, you need like someone to like manage your finances. Thank you so much, David. David will get a song for that. And by the way, I am a little bit tipsy tonight, guys. I did have maybe about like 8 to 9 beers. Just a little bit tipsy. So, just a little bit, you know, nothing too crazy. Just 9 beers. That's all it was. David, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Oh, you see my Firefox? Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not hiding anything. Oh, there you go. Let's put it back to game capture. There you go. It should pick up the game. I'm not hiding anything. You've got nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. Guys, relax yourself. Okay, incoming song for David. Thank you again, much appreciated. We see your Firefox. My Firefox is beautiful, man. There's no one like my no one has a Firefox quite like my Firefox. It's beautiful. So, hey, finally, hey, it's Eve gets a gifted membership. She's going to be so happy, man. The last stream we made 80 something, I think it was 87 memberships. And she was here throughout the whole stream and she never got gifted it. She's going to be so happy to see that. She's going to wake up to that and be like, wow, how is that even possible? Thank you, by the way. Much appreciated. I don't know why the notifications aren't coming up anymore. That's what they all say. That's true. That's true. Okay, Mr. David, we've got something for you.
David jumping on the stream and gifting 10 memberships. What a trooper. What a legend. I think David might be Mr. Reach's top simper.
Yes! Thanks, David, man, you're awesome. About time she got one on her right, and finally, David was the one to have gifted it. She's gonna be so happy. She's gonna be so happy. But she's not here, I don't think. I don't think she's on tonight's stream. Eve, where are you? Finally got your green name. I think there's enough cobblestone for tonight. I don't have much ammo, but we're going to use this for the Horde night. And in fact, there you go, we'll repair that. Okay, you guys can take your bets now if we're going to survive the Horde night. Now's the best time. I think I want to put some spikes down here as well. Just an extra precaution. I mean, I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Can it be that bad? How many spikes? 10. David! What the hell, man? David! What? Oh. David, what's going on? So many gifted new memberships. Why? Did you win the lotto? Didn't tell me? That's super nice of you, man. Thank you. Okay, another song incoming. What a freaking awesome guy, thank you. What have I done to deserve it? I've only been streaming for like 12 minutes. I haven't even proven myself. I'm a little worried zombies can somehow get through here. So we need to make sure it's all secure. I don't think they can get through that. There you go, how many... Okay, that's fine, we can stop that now in the meantime. I can hear the thunder. Man, you're so freaking awesome. Thank you.
David jumping on the stream and gifting 10 memberships.
Look at him
What
go.
a trooper, what a legend.
Yes, he is.
I think David might be Mr. Ricci's top simper. He does more and more. No one can stop him.
Nobody.
He even makes Dancy jealous of his actions. Simper even makes Dancy jealous of his actions.
It's a great song, by the way. Good song. Christmas festive season, that's what it is. He is David Santa. Beautiful song. Mr. Reach, no passing out on the stream when you have a look in your eyes when you're still... my eyes are fine. Is there something wrong with my eyes, guys? Nothing wrong with my eyes, right? It's the ring. I have a ring light in the back making it look like a ring, right? No, it's a normal eyes, guys. It's, you know what it is, guys. I know what it is. I know exactly why my eyes look like that. It's because I've been crying for the whole week about all my bad comments. I mean, that's obviously what it is, right? I got so upset and I'm just crying non-stop about how bad people think of me. It's so sad. It's like the comments have controlled my life and I don't know what to do about myself. You know, it's like, geez, my life has changed so much with all those comments. Jeez, man, I've been crying non-stop. Right, let me put a spike there, spike there, spike there, in case... Oh, what was that? It's a Hong Kong spike. Let's move it. Alright. Here you go. Just if in case they start doing nonsense at the bottom. Let's break that. No passing out. I won't pass out. Don't worry. I'm very good at... I know people that used to pass out on Discord live chats. Or Discord chats, yes. And they used to sit and snore in a chat. And I used to get like people asking me to kick them on purpose. Because they're snoring and they're keeping up the channel. It's actually very funny. So they would keep up the entire channel with them just snoring in a channel. Okay, let's see. We need to... I need to get a tree. That's what I need to do. I need to chop that up and then we can upgrade that block over there. But don't worry, no passing out, guys. Thank you so much, David. You're awesome. Again, thank you, thank you. Yvonne's not here tonight, which is a bit concerning. I hope he's okay. But we got his substitute, Mr. Frohik. He's here. Keeping the Yvonne atmosphere going. Guys, I think this is going to be just fine for Horde 9. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to work just fine. They'll come up. They'll try and attack, and then I'll hit them as they're coming up. As long as they don't break too much, then we should be fine. And that is, I think it was 13 high, so they shouldn't go in. Oh, wait. Someone was saying that they've changed the rage mode now. Right? Frohag, you said they changed the rage mode, right? Is this going to be a problem for this base? Yeah. Is this going to be a problem? I mean, is all my bases now non-existing and no longer work? Do we need to reevaluate things? That makes me a bit worried now. I'm kind of concerned. Let me see if I can quickly run to the trader and buy some food. How much coin have I got? That's plenty. Make me worried, man. Make me worried. Not at all. If they destroy a pillar, you will run on the bridge. I hope so.
You better make it quick. What are you, a zombie? Decide already.
What food do you have for me? Absolutely nothing. You useless trader. Go to the vending machine. It's the best place to be. Who's buzzing me? Okay. Destroy a pillar, you can run on the bridge. I have no idea what that means. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. If you're trying to say if my base falls down, we just go to the bridge. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. I've got a bad feeling. Do we need to be worried? I need to take this to get rid of that concussion. There we go. So we just have an infection, which I can't do anything about right now. Unfortunately. So what happens if they do break this? Let me see. Let me see if I can go to this bridge and then knock out. How strong is this? Minus 69 now. Let's see. I need like a backup, right? Just getting you focused. They shouldn't destroy any cobblestone that easy. Well, with my luck, that's probably what's going to happen. That's probably the go-to thing for them. May as well do this as a backup, and if they do break that, I can run up there. And if it falls down, it's not a big deal. I don't pay my tax, so this is not my problem in the game. I'm actually enjoying the recent changes in the new upgrade. I think it's giving us more control. I think it's great. Yeah, I like the temperatures back. I think that's really cool. That's something we really needed, I think. But someone was saying on Discord, I think it was a comment on Discord, they're saying that now they can start implementing heaters and air conditionings and stuff like that. Which is a very nice idea, but I very much doubt the Fun Pimps are going to do that. But it will be really cool if you can have like an aircon type of thing in your base if you're like living in the desert and stuff. I would also like to see, like, you know, when a storm comes, that the heat kind of increases with the storm. That'll be kind of cool. Or opposite. Smell is quite nice. Is it though? Is the smell quite nice? I haven't really noticed much of a change with it. Like, it doesn't really affect me as a player. Now, a great example is if I munch on this right now, is anything going to happen? No. No zombies come approaching. Thanks again, David, so much for that those gifted subs, man. It really does help. I'm not gonna have enough time to do the other side. And then, oh, we got no water. What a chop. Do these things provide some water? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta run back to base and get the water. Of course I ran into my own spikes. Okay guys, we got this. We got this. It's gonna be a-okay. I got this under control. Have faith in my ability. They need to ramp up adding content to the game. There's still edge against Vayne, so they should maintain it. I think it's, to compare it to Vayne, I think it's, I don't think it's even worth your time. Because Vayne's a very new game, and there's been a lot of games between Vayne and 7 Days to Die being out, and none of those other games have really taken over. I mean, there's Rust, and then there's Daisy, and there's so many other games. I don't think Vayne is going to affect this too much, to be honest. I really don't think so. I also think the combat in Vayne is very bad. But I haven't really played too much of it yet to be able to figure out if I like it yet. It's nice that there's lots of features like turning light switches on and getting a generator and things like that going. It's really cool, but still haven't been able to play it too much. So far this is working as intended. Yep. Bye-bye, zombies. This is going to get me a lot of XP if I can maintain this. Because only one zombie at a time can really come up here. Let me quickly do this. Munching some food. Hello! Mr. Burn Zombie. Guys, if you're just joining the stream, please hit the like button. It really helps out the stream. Much appreciated. Don't know if I'll be streaming for too long tonight. I've had a little bit too much to drink, I guess. 9 or so. I am very tired, but hope you guys understand. I wasn't actually meant to do that, but every time you go out, you have friends that rock up and then you have more than you should. Yeah. But I do want to try and stream tomorrow night as well. So we'll see how that goes. So far, things are looking really, really good on the YouTube channel, so I really appreciate it. The views are up, the subscribers are up. It's great. I'm so happy, and I'm excited for the future. I really am. It's looking so good. Living a good life at the moment, eating healthier. Everything is going so well for me. I'm really happy. Sort of I can maintain that. I don't know if you guys I've mentioned this before. I've cut down on my anxiety medication as well. I used to take 10 mg a day. I'm now having 5 mg a day. Kind of just brings back a lot of my my personality and my energy. My energy is like so much better than it used to be. So my anxiety medication kind of sucks out the magnesium in your body or something like that and makes you tired. And so far, it's been okay. You know, I've been a little bit anxious then and there, but other than that, I've been pretty good. Do you play it in single player or server? Vane? Die, scumbag. Die, zombie. But they always take on combat system and improve it. In addition, the mechanism itself is not much different to 7 Days to Die. Well, the thing that's going on with 7 Days to Die is that it's a voxel-based sandbox game, and that's the one thing that 7 Days to Die has had going on for it for a very long time. And that's, I think, one of the big reasons why there hasn't really been much of a competitor for 7 Days to Die. Yeah, it's a survival game, barely, in terms of eating food and stuff and surviving. It's more zombie survival than anything. But the voxel-based game, there is no voxel-based game out there that's like 7 Days to Die besides Minecraft, but that's not very much the same game anyway. Yvonne, who has a life? Not me, apparently. I don't have a life, yes. Well, you know what? I would be lying if I said I never had a life. Because if I didn't have a life, I think I would take an effect to a lot of the bad comments and stuff I get on YouTube. But I mean, because I have a life, I don't really care. It's wonderful, man. I hear zombies causing drama downstairs. Okay, so it's cut down quite a bit now. Did you notice the new DLCs that came? Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, there's new DLCs for 7 Days to Die. Hang on a second, I've actually got them. So, there you go. I really like them, actually. The new DLCs look freaking sick, guys. Really like it. Like, look how cool that looks, man. Look how cool that looks. It's my first time seeing it in-game. It reminds me of the Daedric stuff from Skyrim, man. It looks really cool. I really like it. Yeah, it doesn't fit the aesthetic too much, but I mean, who cares? It's cosmetics, really, but it looks so freaking cool. I actually forgot to show you guys. I mean, that looks so cool, man. That looks so cool. I love it, man. And then they have this one. We apply the set. So this is the butcher outfit. So that's what that looks like. Which also, oh, there's a pig on the back. That's so cool, man. I love it. Got a piggy in the back. That looks really cool. Die. He looks like a husband whose wife has a lover. Interesting way of describing such thing. I can't show you this one. I haven't activated that one, but and then there's this one here. You don't need to purchase this one. I don't think it's one you need to purchase. Let's see here. This one's free, as far as I know. But yeah, man, this one's the coolest one. The other one. Now the new DLCs, the cosmetic DLCs, it's good. I think it's fine. I mean, you get a decision not to buy them and not to use them. It doesn't affect the game at all. I think it looks pretty good. Very happy with it. And I hope every update there's new cosmetics. But I think what they need to do is they need to make like paid cosmetics and free cosmetics every update. So there's always something new to make yourself look pretty cool and all that. Man, Horde Night sucks. Was that the reason to add third-person mode? The thing is, third-person mode was around forever, even before cosmetics and stuff like that. This is not a new thing. It just hasn't been enabled. So maybe yes, maybe only now that they wanted to enable it now to see your cosmetics. So let me go down, because down there's no zombies, so now we can run around like this. This looks really cool. I would like to see like different building aesthetic materials, you know, like a Daedric block type, like we have with the skins now, like this now. It'd be kind of cool to have like a building material that fits with it. Oh crap! Oh crap! Uh-oh. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Did we pick up any? No antibiotics. Not good. Zombies. Walking over mere spikes. Oh, that was a good headshot, man. Ah, broken it. My bad. Run. Can we fix it? Yes. Stop it! Ooh, with the golden rod. I'm glad we can get Horde Night done. Yeah, guys, I don't think we'll be streaming for too much tonight. So just a heads up. It is actually boiling hot at the moment as well. I'm sweating. I wasn't planning on streaming for too long. I just wanted to actually redo this Horde Night. It was missing. It doesn't look like much has changed with the AI though, with the 2.5 update. You said rage mode's changed, right? This is generally the same. With the 12 block high thing. Ah! So many zombies! Ah! Hey Froheek, what were you talking about? AI is looking the same. Same. Maybe they are hitting more down below than I can see. I'm unsure. Guys, if you're just joining, please hit the like button. It helps out a ton. We currently have 22 people watching. It's good to have you all here. Pick up the bag. So satisfying to get that shot. No, there won't be a reason to build 12 or 15 blocks up. Really? So it's been changed, but it feels like it's the same right now at the moment. It's only a problem when you give them one whack and they fall all the way to the bottom. They have to make their way all the way to the top again. Until you can actually kill them. What the hell that zombie was doing, I have no idea. Ooh, we actually have Molotovs. I didn't realize that now. I mean, let me go down. See if I can get a group of them here. Come on, zombies. Group up. Group up. Family photo. Family photo. Oh, gotta love the Molotovs, especially early game. Super powerful. Of course, I missed that shot. Now they target the highest pillar near where you stand. Is that so? Is that so? But they're making their way up the ladder though. I guess I'll have to do some more testing to see. Come on, up you go. I don't hear them hitting down below. I mean, this pillar here they would hit on, right? Bye-bye. I don't see them. Yeah, look, they're not hitting on this pillar. They're just climbing to the top. In your face. I think I leveled up as well. We need to work on that. This is the this is for batons, right? I keep forgetting. Yeah. Down you go. They scan for it when they are near, so more random destroying. It will be kind of good though. I think that'll be a good thing. A lot of people will be upset about it. They want their glitchy bases to work. I need to... Yeah, wow, I lost quite a bit of health. Don't really want to take a medkit for that. Such a waste. It is less work for AI. Probably perform a little bit better now that AI stop thinking a bit. I like how the armor jiggles on the character. It's like jiggle physics. Apparently Trader Jen's model's been changed now as well. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It looked pretty good before. Wonder why they changed that. I mean, I think it looked fine before. There wasn't an issue before. Just wonder why it was changed. It's strange. Dan is here. We all love the jiggle physics. I'm sure you do, Dan. That's the highlight of the game. Changed good or... Wait, changed good or changed bad? No, it's still okay. Nothing wrong with it. There's a... Oh, I didn't think of this one, did I? There was a zombie that's broken its legs, yeah. What you doing, zombie? Yeah, it's fine. It hasn't changed bad. I don't know where Trader Jen is right now, so I can't show you. Dan, how you doing, man? Dan, I want you to listen to the song.
David jumping on the stream and gifting 10 memberships. What a trooper, what a legend. I think David might be Mr. Ricci's top simper. He does more and more, no one can stop him. He even makes Dan C jealous of his action. Simper even makes Dan C jealous of his action.
Yeah. Shipper. Shipper or simper? Did you misspell that? Shipper or simper? So jelly, yeah. I think that song is outdated. There was 2020. Miss it and spelt it. Come zombies, you're taking too long! And there's also not a lot of them, so the few that do spawn. It's almost daytime, guys. That was such an easy horde night. Yeah, it's fine. It's good. It's only gonna get harder, of course. So I'm not moaning. It's gonna be fun later on. I'll try and improve on the space a little bit, because it did work quite nicely. I'm quite happy with it. Oh wow. Nothing wrong with the space.
New donation. For the bins.
For the bins? The bin paintings? Thank you for the donation. I'll take a look now. Give me a moment. Some technical difficulties with the zombies. Thank you so much for the donation, whoever that was. For the bins, everybody. The Mercedes pens? Mr. Mercedes? Oh yeah, about my Mercedes. Oh yes, guys. Yeah, I wanted a Mercedes. That's great. Daniel donated $44 for my Mercedes Benz. That's perfect. Another perfect song. Guys, don't judge me. Okay, incoming song. Guys, let's see how this turns out. Hey Fly, what's up? Don't buy MB, it's rubbish plastic stuff nowadays. Oh, you took my Mercedes. I don't want a Mercedes, man. It's not my favorite. That's not something I would ever drive. That's just a joke, by the way. No thanks. I don't want a Mercedes, guys. That's the last thing I'll buy. Here we go, guys.
Daniel donating money towards Mr. Ricci's fancy Mercedes Benz. Look at him go, because Mr. Reach gets all the hate and upset folks of the 7 Days to Die hater group. Daniel thinks it's a good idea.
Mr. Reach makes lots of donations for a brand new Mercedes Benz.
I agree, AI. Ooh, wrench. Look at that bad boy. Can't afford it. It's a very good song. I like it. There was a stream years ago where each dollar was worth a bin painting in someone's base on the Patreon server, and some poor soul got 100 bins in his base. The problem with that is, like, I lost count of how many bins I needed to place in someone's base, and also everyone has land claim blocks, so it makes it very challenging to place stuff in their base. That's why I didn't really do it. Silly, hey, it was good to see you again, but it is hard to play 7 Days to while listening to someone play 7 Days to Die. I was hoping to join the Patreon server soon so I can join your server. It looks so much fun. You know what, yeah, you know what? Instead of joining the Patreon server, which is going to cost you $1 a month, there is a free server that just released if you want to join that. Join my Discord, you can find the details there. Or if you want to do the $1 a month, which does help me a lot, you can do that as well. But if you don't really want to do that, there's the free server as well. If you don't want to spend the $1 extra. It's there. It's there. It's for your love and care. I wanted to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Not a big festive person, unfortunately, but yes, happy holidays to you, man. I hope you have a good time. Spend it with the family. Don't drive without a seatbelt. Reach is worth $1. Oh, it's so nice of you. Am I? Really? Dancy gifting 5 memberships. Guys, did you guys just wake up one day and decided that Mr. Reach just wants lots of memberships now? Wait, did I pass the mission? Yes, I did. What am I doing? Not paying attention. Thank you, Dan. I will be festive for both of us. There you go. That's perfectly fine. Okay, incoming song for Mr. Dan. Remember to build box Bambi base and dedicated. No! No! No, we don't build box Bambi's bases. Ardentex, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Box Bambi bases are not a good thing. So by the way, if you, guys, I have already drank things tonight, right? I've had about 6-7 beers, I think. So, and I forgot to buy at the bottle store for the tonight's stream. I wasn't really gonna stream tonight, but yeah, figured, you know, let's just give it a try. So worth it, thank you. Guys, this is for Dan.
Dan C, trying to make up for his lost time.
Yes, he is.
On Mr. Ricci's streams, look at him go donating gifted memberships. Oh boy, look at that sexy man with his fancy wallet. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dan C, trying to make up for his lost time. On Mr. Ricci's streams, look at him go donating gifted memberships. Oh boy, look at that sexy man.
He's very
with
sexy.
his fancy wallet. Oh yeah, yeah.
And he didn't pay for that one.
Eyes like a Santa, like the hot man of blue. But we should lead the ballerina to get his eye on the luck will say bye to. Oh yeah.
I have no idea what he's saying. The AI just came up with a random bunch of crap at the end of that. Such a fancy wallet indeed. It's one of those fancy magnet ones where you just flip right. Yeah, look at me. You know, I'm Gen Z. How do you get in this thing? I've forgotten how to get in here. Oh wait, I think it's down here, isn't it? Yeah. No, wait, where is this thing? There's a light facing here. Guys, help. How do you get in there? Oh, through here. I knew that. You weren't going to, but at least time you promised to stream bad. I'm very bad. I'm a horrible person. I'm a very, very, very bad. I'm the worst person that you can spend time with. I'm just a terrible person. Awful. I'm delusional as well. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is there more zombies that are gonna spawn here, or is that it? Guys, I think at the end of the stream, depending on how I feel, I'm gonna go through some comments from my previous video. I think it's gonna be fun. That's it, I'm taking back all my donations. Why? We were complimenting you. We were complimenting you how cool you were. You know, take them back. He's gonna get his lawyer involved. He's gonna send me a cease and desist, like, hey, give me all those donations back. Would Mr. Each fold? Is he gonna fold? You weren't going to. Yeah. Wait, shut up. Where is this thing? Ah. A seasonal. A cease and desist for people who don't like Christmas. Christmas haters. Nope, there are worse guys out there. Oh, so. We don't mention things like that here, okay? Don't get political here. No, it's just funny, like, some comments that I'll get, right? Some comments that I'll get, they really think that I'm just like the worst person they've ever come across. Like, I'm just terrible. I'm a horrible person. It's because when I go shopping and I buy coffee, I buy the discounted one, not the more expensive one. Terrible person. Political dog shocking is not political? Yeah, sure. It's funny how all of you guys know about that stuff. It's just like, yeah, okay. Sure.
Morning.
Oh, Jav, honey. It's kind of useless to think about it now because it only takes us down by 5%, and I'm way past that now.
Don't expect me to cook it for you.
Oh, trust me, I wish you could cook it for me. Yeah, we really got to sort this infection out, man. It's not looking too good. Oh, there's more honey here. Oh, I can't afford it.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
I can take 2, so that's what now? 5. It's 10%. It's not great. If I can just make a little bit of money where I
What
can
do you want this time?
buy the other one, and then that'll sort me out. There you
Don't
go.
let the door hit you on your way out.
Dan, did we say something to hurt
I'd say
you?
it's been an honor.
Since I don't sim to any other streamers beside Mr. Reach, I'm out of the loop. Are you out of the loop? Okay, I'll keep you in the loop, man. It's fine. Thank you, man. Dan is here. That's all we gotta worry about, man. That's all we gotta care about. As long as Dan and Kenneth and Yvonne and Frohik are here, Fusion and a lot of other people I can name, then we're okay. We're fine. We can get cancelled as many times as we want. As long as we got those guys, yeah, we're fine. If you watch 1% of Asman videos, you surely saw 1 or 2 clips with his... oh, yeah. You'll have to worry more if Twitch was active. Yeah, Dan. You know what, Dan? I wanted to do Twitch, but I'm like, what if Dan doesn't know I'm streaming on Twitch? So, what if he doesn't really know, and then I'm sitting there streaming to myself on Twitch? It'll be very, very sad. Dan, you got your notifications turned on. Tell me you do. Tell me you do. Because, yeah, we can make a plan, man. Dan, we can make a plan, Dan. Yes, okay. Okay, Dan. Expect to get a notification within the next couple of days where it'll say Mr. Reach is live on Twitch with Twitch integration. Dun 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 dun. Be great. Be the best stream of all, man. There's no better stream than that. It'll be the best stream. Oh man, picking up lead again. Alright, if it puts lead on your pencil, you should be happy. Oh, I actually got a wrench. Where did I pick that up? I don't even know. Hopefully I'm home when that happens. Well, it's fine. It's fine. You know, if you're not home, we'll make sure... Oh, the weather. Does Twitch integration work with... Yeah. In fact, every update, I think they add stuff to the Twitch integration, so there should be some new stuff on there. Neb, what's up, Neb? Are you saying because of what I said just now, or are you saying is like hi? Can't justify the one. Wake up. This lead that's dropping in this loot is so annoying, man. Such a waste of space in the loot table. Saying, just arrived. Okay. What's up? So this is not about lead in the pencil. This is not a lead in the pencil story situation kind of thing. Okay, cool. Just wondering if it offended. Just wondering if I should do it again or not. If it didn't offend, then there's no point in doing it again. Gunpowder. Not that I make bullets. Wait, what are we? This is a clear area. Okay, that's fine. Huh. And find them zombies. Lots of burnt zombies. And yes, half the POI has been burnt. So Neb, how are you doing today, man? You okay? Reach, that is pronounced hey, but with H, not F. Okay. I'm sorry. You're gonna make a diss track now, aren't you? I don't know, South Africans? I'm fine. Tired AF, insomnia kicking my ass. Yeah, I've had... you're talking about Nemo? Yeah, what happens with me, like, I'll go through, like, a month of super tiredness and sleep non-stop, and then, like, a couple of days after that, bam, can't sleep. David! I like how David and Frohik, like, they coordinated where they'll do this thing that, like, at the same time. It's amazing how that works. Guys, thank you so much! Are we making more memberships than the last one? That's insane, man. Christmas is going to be good this year. Well, January. Well, all the donations that are made now only come through in January, but that's fine. It's my birthday. It's even better. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. Mild inconvenience. We currently... Jeez, it is boiling hot. I can't see the memberships. How many memberships? We made 36 memberships. It's very good, man. Thanks, guys. Excellento. Alright, so let's see here. David donated 10 memberships. Is it just my imagination, or does Mr. Each play better when he's drunk? You're actually right! You are 100% right. Because, like, even my aiming is like 10 times better. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, the last stream that I did, or the last 2 streams that I did, I'm like, hang on a second, I've noticed this. I should drink at least one of anything before I start streaming. Because everything is 10 times better. My commentary is better. Everything is better. It's just like I'm not slow and tired, you know? We need to do an experiment, guys. We need to do a stream without alcohol and see. So lead pencils changed to graphite in 1978, but the paint on the pencils were actually lead paint, and later years changed to non-lead paint. That's great, man. That's awesome. Life-changing, life-changing. So why is the lead pencil knowledge still being used? I don't know. I have no idea. Yvonne, thank you so much for your 10 seek. So Yvonne donated 10.00 seek. Thank you for that. Very nice. Thank you for the 10.00 seek. Ooh, running shoes, run speed. I'm gonna wear that. Ooh, we picked up, oh, that's legendary parts. We don't need that. I'm totally helping. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. Guys, we currently have like 30 people watching. Hi, everybody. Keyboard warrior. Keyboard warrior. So, yeah, I mean, if you go back, like Ivan, if you had like a way to see how much money you've spent on a particular South African YouTuber, you'll realize how much you've wasted your entire life spending money on. Maybe you would make some life changes. It's a beautiful stream, guys. It's a beautiful night.
David gifting his memberships and Frohide, talking about Mr. Reach playing better when he is drunk, and Dancy is talking about pencils and lit in the chat. What a great stream we got going on.
It's beautiful.
Thank you everyone for being here.
Imagine that conversation starter. Imagine I'm sitting around a table, a bunch in front of people, and I start talking about how in 1978, the paint on pencils were actually lead paint, and later years changed to non-lead paint. And then they asked me, "Oh, well, that's great. How do you know that?" Well, there's some random guy from America told me on my live stream. It's wonderful. I saw the rand is getting stronger, which is not good, Dan. The rand getting weaker is better because then the dollar is higher, I think. Usually I make more money. During the time of COVID, so when COVID was around, I made the most money on YouTube I've ever made because the fact that the rand I was sitting was very high, which is my currency, the rand. It was very bad because no one went to work, so it was terrible. So, yeah. So yeah, when the country goes bad, it's good for me, I guess. Sweden is stupid. Totally not Norway's fault for having weak currency, as I used to drive over to Sweden to buy soda and food because it was cheaper, but now it's the same. Oh, it's terrible, man. What you gonna do now? You can't get your soda fix. Hey, Mr. Reacher, it's Mr. Reach. Just popping on by because it's like 7 a.m. for me. Good luck with 2.5 and hope to see you around maybe on Discord. Of course, always. I'm always around. So, yeah, sleep well, man, or wake up nicely, whatever it is. I saw, yeah, okay, because that's where the lead went out of my pencil. Yeah, lead's gone out of the pencil. So we're going to put lead back in the pencil. Yes, as a Swede, I am very proud that our currency is stronger than the Norwegians. Not in a very far future, maybe 2 years, dollar will... It's primacy in the world. Lose. You think so? Well, do you think so? It was that case when Mr. Biden was your president, but, well, not your president, well, their president, but I don't know about now. People talking about pencils. Yeah, it's good conversation to have, you know, about the pencils.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Here's your reward.
Lockpicks. Bicycle, finally.
Take a look, but don't expect me to hold your hand through it.
Bicycle, bicycle. We've got a bicycle. Ride along,
Cha-ching.
get the bicycle.
Thanks, buddy.
A hybrid energy substation.
Hey, let's get one thing
Sounds
straight.
super exciting.
You're not working with me. You're working for me.
Devious, how's it going, guys? It's so nice to see all the like top dog names. How's it going, everybody? It's very subject. That can cause issues if I say that. Anyway, it's fine. I look like a little devil on the on the bike. Look at me go! Everyone's gonna wonder, what the hell is that? How did you do that? Is that a mod? No, it's the new DLC for 7 Days to Die, where you can look like this. There's a whole lot of new skins. Reach favorite dogs. Yeah. Hey, don't make me sound terrible. Funny story, right? Working like a dog is actually a compliment rather than a not a compliment. Working like a dog. Because working like a dog is reference to wild dogs, which wild dogs work as a team, by the way. It's interesting. So wild dogs work as a team to accomplish a goal, which is feeding, right? So they work together. So working like a dog is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. Just depends where you are, I guess, or what it refers to. But yeah, same but different. Coffee. That I don't really want to open, but I open it anyway. Okay. Can we not put anything? We can put that on there, which helps a little bit. Is that new cosmetics? Yeah. So, guys, there's new cosmetics. Jesus Christ. There's new cosmetics now. A DLC. You need to buy this. Right? I'll show you. I haven't unlocked this one. I need to it's a pirate skin. But here's the other one as well. It's cannibal, so there's a piggy on the back. Still little Yvonne on the back there. That's what it looks like. I don't know why. Oh, sorry, the butcher, not the cannibal. It's pretty cool how it jiggles. David with the $50. Merry Christmas all. 5 years cancer free. Oh, wow. Nice. I think you've told me this before, but I've completely forgotten. That's very, very good, man. You should be proud of that. That's nice. Has the five more, right? Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. I just heard the rap. David's awesome, everybody.
David jumping on the stream and gifting 10 memberships. What a trooper. What a legend. I think David might be Mr. Ricci's top simper. He does more and more. No one can stop him. He even makes Dan C jealous of his action. Simp.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Nope, this phrase is very old. What phrase? You're talking about my dog phrase. A hard day's night. A hard day's night. Guys, what the hell's going on? You shouldn't be donating to me. Donate to David, since he's the cancer-free guy. David, thank you so much. I mean, Dan, thank you so much. So much going on in this nice stream. This makes me want to stream. Oh my goodness, guys. How does this even remotely happen like this? It's very confusing. Thank you guys for that. Morning Reach. Congrats to you, David. Yes, guys. Everyone say... Guys, everyone, if you haven't not aware, David is 5 years cancer free today. You did say 5 years, right? Yeah. So that's a great accomplishment. Good job. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm out of Suno points. Just give me a minute to change my account. Yeah, I'm just change my account quick. Give me a minute. Should we use account 6 or account 64 today? I don't know. Or maybe one in between those numbers, maybe. Which, yeah. I wish I had more alcohol for you guys, but unfortunately I don't. Okay. Incoming song, everybody. Mr. Reach will not go to bed so soon. Apparently so. It's like people don't want me to go. I can't. The problem is when people start donating and stuff like this, right? I can't leave the stream because I feel too bad to now leave it because everyone's showing so much support. So if I go, I'm gonna feel terrible. Like I've not accomplished what they wanted me to accomplish. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's just I can't go now. In a good and a bad way. Thank you, Walking Among Stars. I got a song for all of you coming through right now. There you go.
Dancing and walking among stars, donating and spreading their love and care among the stream. Thank you, Dancy, and walking among stars.
Some name you got.
Let's not forget David.
David?
5 years cancer-free today, and throw hike for years, then no support.
What type of language is that? Dang, Reach being such a cutie. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't get that very often. I wish Tinder was like that. Does that piggy head on your back cause your smile? No, it doesn't. It's just cosmetic. It's just a cosmetic. But yes, that doesn't make sense now, huh? Let me change that. I don't really like the piggy one. I like my my Daedric Prince of Darkness one. That's much better. My name's Sugarworth. So many donations tonight, it's insane. I mean, lots of memberships as well, which is good. It's always good to have. We've made a total of 36 members, which is great, and 35 likes in tonight's stream. It's good to see you back to the person who put a smile on my face during rough times. Welcome back, Mr. Reach. What was I before, though? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I wasn't the person before? What's going on? Huh? What's going on? Yeah, I know what you mean, don't worry. I get it. Oh, what the hell? What the hell was that? What? That's new. 86 memberships last stream. I think 87. If I remember correctly, because there was one like straight at the end. Yeah. No, it's good. 36 is really good, man. It's like, really shocked you, man. When zombies eat a corpse on 7 days to die, does it give them any buffs? No. No, it's just a cosmetic thingy. Van America. Sorry, I don't know what you mean there. In the chat. Is no español. Español, no español. Maybe you were more worried about house and other things. Yeah, I would say so. But also, like I said to you guys before, I feel like the many, it's been actually 4 years, which is about the right amount of time where it's affected me, I would say, in the last 4 years. So I've cut down on my anxiety medication, right? And my anxiety medication is great. It's nice. It's a good medication to have, but I think it has muted some of my personality. It's muted some of my feelings. and it's just done that to me, I think, and it's only gotten worse over the years. I can definitely live with it. It's not a problem. It's just that for me, being a content creator, personality is everything, right? It's literally everything. So I've cut down on it. I was taking 10 mg a day. I'm now taking 5. I've cut down. I do feel a lot more myself than I ever have. I'm laughing more than I ever had at stupid things, which is good. When I look at something on the internet or something. And funny story, I'm not caring as much as I used to with things that used to kind of bother me. Like, I just don't give a damn if someone says something shitty about me. I'm like, well, yeah, cool, let's go. You know, it's like my comment section, and even my content is leaning more towards like an Asmongold type of content sort of thing. It might not be for everybody, and yes, it's going to bring a lot of drama to the channel, but at the end of the day, me waking up in the morning and putting my pants on and going to the shop and buying food and coming home, does it change? Does that change anything? The bad comments and the haters, does that change me getting up early in the morning, waking up to birds and a beautiful day, and maybe going to the river and having my dog swim? Does that bad comment change any of that? No, it doesn't. And that's what I'm kind of realizing now. It's like, it means absolutely nothing to me. And yeah, we're streaming and having a really good time and making technically money off it, and nothing has changed. It really hasn't. Candy cane. Nice. Perception mod. I'll take that. And then this candy cane, just take it out. Perception mod, can go on a helmet, I think. Oh. Oh. Okay. What does that do, though? Oh. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing at the moment. You had a bit of a bad patch and came out swinging. Yeah, I did. I mean, I've had a lot of girlfriend-related issues, you know, with RJ from the first one and the second one, which was, yeah, the one cheated on me and things like that. So, yeah, I've had some issues with that, but yeah, that's not really a concern right now. Very happy with my life currently where I'm at. Look here, I'm more alone than I've ever been in my life. I really, really am. I've got nobody. I've got no girlfriend. I've really barely got any friends. Family is like non-existent. I'm by myself. I'm kind of fine with that, you know. Right now, I'm accepting it. I'm quite at peace with myself at the moment. It's gonna hurt. Christmas time's coming and my birthday's coming. I'm gonna be by myself. It's just what it is. I think for Christmas I'm hoping it's going to be pretty cold. I'm going to put on the fireplace and watch a movie with my dogs, and I think it's going to be a really good Christmas for me. I'm pretty happy with that. I do not have a Christmas tree set up or anything. It's just, what's the point, you know? Huge shout out to Mr. Reach for an absolute banger of a stream. Thanks for bringing the joy in. I mean, this stream has been absolutely average, man. There really hasn't been that much action. It's just me chatting, really, but that's a good thing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I think 7 Days to Die 2.5 is good. I think it's good. I think it's a right direction the Thumpums are taking. There was a few comments that were saying that, oh, they added Jaws back. How stupid. They can't make up their mind. Well, first of all, they have made up their mind. Because the Jaws that they added back was not their idea, I don't think. It was a community decision that everyone couldn't stop talking about them Jaws. And they brought it back. Everyone wanted Jaws back. So they did it. So that's them listening to the community. I think they should really try and balance that out with what they want to do and with what the community wants to do. You can't entirely do everything the community wants to do. But if you've been following the channel for a long time, you will understand that And you will know, like, from myself, like, yeah, you would see those videos with Mr. Reach being a fun pimp simp. Man, that video was a response to the people that called me a simp and not being honest with people and whatnot. That's just a funny video. It's a way of me saying, yeah, who cares? You know, it's like, I don't really care. I have a mixed rating at the moment with the fun pimps. I do. I don't entirely like the game the way it is, but it's not like terrible. It's been way worse in the past. There really isn't anything extremely bad with the game. It's just like neutral, and that's better. It's better to be that rather than a complete negative, which is like your freaking Ubisoft games and stuff like that, even Battlefield games that have taken such a hit in the past couple of days. So people don't understand. It's like, oh, the fun pimps, they suck. Have you not seen other developing companies? Have you not played any other company? Like it's, if you go to GTA and you give your opinion to them, like, hey, you don't like the way GTA is and you want them to change this, do you really think they give a shit? They do not give a shit. They probably will never read your comment. With the fun pimps now, generally they do. And the response is generally pretty bad because they don't really do what you want. So, yeah.
Well, you proved it was a good one until you came in.
Molotovs! Can never say no.
You're leaving.
Oh, wait, I actually needed that, but okay, it's fine. There's a new update. It doesn't do anything for me, but the same old thing is repackaged, but I've been playing since the first alpha. Yeah, but that's the thing with the whole repackaged thing. People don't understand. The repackaged thing is because community people, the people on the forums and the people that have been playing this game, they requested those things back. So the fun pimp said, well, okay, screw it. Let's go and listen to the community and add these things back. So it's just them kind of going back to what the community wanted, not what they wanted to do. So, kind of just need to give them credit for that alone. Just that. Because so many people, they just wanted them jars back, man. I don't give a shit about jars. I really don't give a shit. It never bothered me.
Are you trying to
It doesn't mean...
The shelves are full, so I ain't buying any more of those.
It doesn't really... If it's back, it's back. Cool. You know, it doesn't really bother me too much.
All that gawking at goods.
It does feel kind of cool to go to the river and pick up some water again. Just haven't done that in a while. Well, it was fun. Reaches, got to run some errands. Dan, it was great having you, man. Thank you so much for your support, and just keep an eye out. Hopefully, I'll do some Twitch integration real soon. I know you really want that. You're like the top lover of that. So keep an eye out. See what I can do. Thanks, man. Drive safe. Hope to see you next time. And don't give a shit on farming and cooking also. Okay, well, first of all, personally, I don't give a shit about it, but for a survival game, it's kind of needed. I think farming needs a lot of work, though. I think farming should be a little bit more interesting and fun to do, like watering your crops and maybe creating like a sprinkler system where... So now when you do your farm, right, you need a water source. You can't just put a farm anywhere and hope it grows, you know. Put a farm down where there's some water and maybe water it and things like that and watch it grow and then things like that. I think it needs to be more interactive. Even cooking now would be kind of cool where you can kind of... A little bit more interesting. But yeah, it's just... Where's it going to end? Guys, it is good to have you all here. We currently have 30 people. I don't know if we have more or less. Sometimes it glitches out. Thanks for all being here. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. You guys are amazing. Oh, we need to actually put some stuff away. Way too much stuff on me. So you said ideas that are in vein farming. Yeah, well, remember, so Vein is very much based off Project Zomboid. A lot of the ideas and stuff come off Project Zomboid. So Vein is basically a Project Zomboid first-person game. And Project Zomboid is a great game. It has so many nice features in that game that make a survival game. In particular, make a zombie survival game a zombie survival game. And taking ideas from Project Zomboid and implementing them in your game is a great idea. And if Vein has it, that's really good. It's just the only thing about Vein at the moment, when I first played it, I thought the combat was really bad. Other than that, I haven't really gone in more depth to experience the game, which I do want to. I've seen quite a few videos. Feels like it's very, very diverse. I believe there is like a Horde knives as well that comes through, which is really cool. But the sprinklers in Project Zomboid are a pain in the ass. I can only imagine so. Like everything in Project Zomboid is a pain in the ass. Vein needs a lot of work and years. I think what Vein has done right now, release the game really early, was kind of a good idea. Because now they can get support from the players to see the direction they want to go in. And as well as they can be like, they can get people to test the game and see what works, what doesn't work, and things like that. Because for a very, very, very long time, Vein sat in a, hey, it's coming soon state, and no one knew anything about it. And I think that state slows the process of game development down quite a bit. Because it's just, people, like the people that made the game have no rush to get it out because no one owns the game yet. But now that everyone owns the game, it's going to be more of an incentive for them to work harder to make the game better, which I think is good. And I think that Vein might improve quite a bit over the next 1-2 years from now. That's if the developers don't flop, because the original one was Dead Matter. So I believe Dead Matter was, like, devs from Dead Matter broke off and created their own game called Vein. And that whole scenario with devs splitting and having a fight and changing games and things like that is kind of puts a bad taste and doesn't give you much hope for the future, but I'm hopeful. Be kind of cool to have a Project Zomboid game that's first person. A lot of people don't play Project Zomboid because it's an isometrical game. That was me when I first started. I was like, no, this game looks shit, didn't play it. But when I did, I was like, wow, why has no one played this game? They were great in filling map with POIs and objects. They can work on other things. What's that? Vein. Let me grab another mission here.
Trader Rex is closing shortly. Finish your damn business or come back tomorrow.
Bathe
You're still
before
alive.
coming to a job interview.
Is there like missions and quests and stuff? Oh, I'm gonna wrench this car, guys. This is a very bad thing to have in front of my base. Or is there like, is it just survival at the moment? I saw this one guy on YouTube, which was kind of cool. He took all these school buses, and there was a lot of freaking school buses, and he kind of put those school buses around his base like a wall. I thought that was really cool. That's a really, really nice thing. But you know what other game that has done quite well? That's very, very... I'm just gonna put that there. Very underrated game. It's called Survive the Nights. Do you guys know what Survive the Nights is? It's very similar to actually Vein. And it's more developed. It's been around for a while. And I think what happened with that game is that when it released in a very, very bad state. It was awful. It was a really bad game. But now, obviously, when people join a game and it's very bad, they make up their mind and they never come back to it. So no one's really going back to that game. And the game is kind of just... It's got a small audience, but it's a very underrated zombie game, I think. Last time I played it, I made a video on it. It was very good. I actually really enjoyed that video when I did it. Have any of you heard of that game before? Survive the Nights? Oh, one shot, nice. Pain is very bugged and has great potential and completely different feel from 7 Days to Die. I like both. Yeah, and then you go, you just answered your own question as well. Like, I think Frohike was saying that. Were you saying that? I'm not sure. That Vane might kind of steal players from 7 Days to Die because they're similar. Something like that, along those lines. I don't think they're similar at all. I think they're completely different games. I did not, or I don't remember after looking at it. I see, okay. Seven Days to Die plays are very, very, very specific to 7 Days to Die. Majority, that is. The people that play 7 Days to Die are like religious to 7 Days to Die and nothing else. Unfortunately. It's just the way it goes, I guess. So that's, sometimes people say, oh wow, there's a new game coming out and this game is like Dead by Daylight or something. And I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, well, 7 Days to Die is gonna get, you know, it's gonna die. I'm like, no, it's not, because the people that play 7 Days to Die only play 7 Days to Die, nothing else. Because there's no better survival game. I don't think so. I think it's more on the lines of the loyalty of a fan base of a game. It's the same with a lot of other games as well. It's a lot of other games do the same kind of thing. It's there's the loyalty behind that game that no one really moves away from it. Unless it's one of those games like Dead by Daylight, for instance, because that's like one of those games you play a couple of games and you stop. I'm not sure if there's a very... Like, I think Minecraft. I think there's a lot of people that play Minecraft and nothing else. See, like I was saying earlier, the only reason why 7 Days to Die is still doing well is because it's a voxel-based zombie survival game. There's nothing quite like it. And I'm surprised, I'm really surprised, and I do think it's because it's challenging, that there are no other, there's nothing else like 7 Days to Die that's voxel-based, that has zombies in it. That doesn't look like it's voxel-based. Like, if you're standing outside here, would you think, like, it's very hard to know because now we play this game for so long, it's hard to say that what we will feel. But if you join this game for the first time, and I've noticed this with a lot of my friends that I show this game that have never seen it before, the first thing they think you can't do is dig down. That's the thing, they'll be like, oh, no way. They're like, get so shocked that you could do that. I'm like, yeah, you can go all the way down. So the whole voxel base thing, I think, is very big in this game. If it didn't have it, I don't think it'll be as good as it was. Good as it is. Same as with the building as well. I think I heard a zombie or something from, or was it a rabbit? I think it might have been a rabbit. Where's the rabbits? Not sure. But there's still fatigue and last complaint outbursts after 2 point, what could be a sign of the... Yes, maybe. But I'm not seeing a major fatigue. I'm gonna stop playing here, but we got some stuff that I want to talk about. Like, I'm not seeing too much fatigue in the Steam charts. That's the thing. Like, that's what I kind of base it off. People say that the game's going in a bad direction. People say that the game is not doing well. But if you go over to 7 Days to Die Steam charts, it's averaged out. It hasn't really gone below anything since... I'm going to go on a 9-year basis here. Yeah, it's like if you look at this, I'll show you guys now. If you look at the Steam chart, and this is obviously 100% accurate, well, I guess, it really hasn't, it's gone down a little bit now. Okay, sure. Or in this year. What's max? This is like max, right? December. But it just, the lowest it's ever been was in 2019 September. It's never gone below 2019, which is 11,000 players. It's always been pretty much, and it's gotten very high around this area here. That's a lot of freaking players. I think that was when 1.0 came out, wasn't it? Dropped quite significantly, but it still kept a lot of its player base even till this point. And yeah, it's dropped a little bit here, but still is averaging at this amount of players. It's quite interesting. I don't really understand it, because I personally, I would have thought it would drop quite more than that, but it hasn't really, eh? There's not much to go on. I mean, it started with like 2,000 players. That's insane. Imagine. Imagine that. It's insane. This game has just grown and grown and grown. How many hours does Steam say that you've played? I wouldn't... Like, my hours is 5,805, but it's been way more than that, because 7 Days that I wasn't always on Steam. It was on their launcher in the beginning, so I played that. Also played a little bit of that before I did. So it's a little bit more than that. It's hard to tell. Yeah. So guys, let's talk. How exciting. So, that video that I made, I'm going to show you guys now. Okay. I made a video, the Fun Pimps Creator Program situation, what's going on, right? There was this guy, you can watch the video, so I'm not going to go into just detail about the video, right? But there was this guy, just Rob, who was talking about a specific topic, how the content creators are leaving and blah, blah, blah. The story's in here if you want to take a look at it. The comments! Holy crap! I ignored a lot of them. I'm not really interested. A lot of them are really dumb and just like make no sense whatsoever. So I don't really care too much. I just find it... So one of the people that were spoken about in this was More to Me for Life. And I was quite nice in this video. I wasn't really being ugly and I was just sharing my opinion. But clearly... people thought it was more of an attack on their personality or whatever, an attack. And it's not really, it's just like an opinion, and it's, yeah, I could be wrong, sure. Go for it, I'm wrong. It's cool to say I'm wrong. Things like that. And by the way, I did pin this. Corrections. More to Me for Life does not have a political channel at all. She has a gardening channel, Hidden Harvest with Liz. Okay, so the reason why I mix this up quite a little bit is because if you go to More to Me Twitter page, this is where I got mixed up with it, right? She's very political on her Twitter page. Like everything she posts is... The whole YouTube problem with people getting demonetized, it's a very big topic, and there's just a lot of stuff in here that it's very like false story, it's all these conspiracy things, and it's just, that's what I was actually remembering at the time. So she doesn't actually have a YouTube channel. I was thinking of her Twitter channel. So that's why I said that in my video. I said that I thought she had a political channel. So yeah, I did pin that just so people are aware that I'm not entirely wrong. But yes, of course, she did leave a comment on this thing. Dude, why are you judging why I left without even watching my video? You made a claim without even seeing it. By the way, I do not have a political channel. I have a gardening channel and streaming channel. I actually watched your entire video to see the point of view. Why use my video as a thumbnail at all? Okay, so the picture that was used for the thumbnail, which looks like this. This was a picture taken right off the video of my... So it was taken right off here, right? Yeah, right there, first front page. This video was not made by me that I'm reacting to. This was made by just Rob. That screenshot was just taken, boom, like that, and I used it as a thumbnail. I wasn't really using her video. I even try to kind of hide the main title at the top. But yes, so I do agree. I should have actually watched that video. I haven't watched that video yet, just haven't enough time. But just Rob, I responded to his video mostly. But yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, the replies are worse than the actual comment. And by the way, why are you judging me? So the whole judging stuff, this is YouTube. If you expect to put something on YouTube like I'm doing right now and not get reacted out of it, you are in the wrong place, man. So reactions and stuff happen all the time on YouTube. It's completely normal. It's gonna happen if you say anything that's remotely controversial or anything. People will react to it. It's just how it goes. That's the process of the YouTube channel. I haven't personally had anyone react to my content, and I'm pretty sure that it's happened now. But the comments in here are insane. People are like, they go way crazy with their theories. But anyway, let's read some of them. I'm with you, Liz. I wondered when I saw the thumbnail if it was taken time to talk with you first. Not okay. No, it is. It's completely fine to make a video that wasn't really doxing or anything like that. It's completely fine to actually make a video and react to someone's content. It's completely fine. So yeah, you're kind of wrong there. It happens all the time. The Asmongold does it all the time, and he's doing very well with himself. So yeah. I watched the video. I did not hear any judgment though. Don't cry wolf when you... I agree with this. There was no judgment in my original video at all. It was just my opinion and how I felt about the topic. It's just how it is. Intentionally misunderstanding my complaint does not oblige me to explain. That's just how YouTube works. I mean, you can counteract that with another YouTube video. It happens all the time, you know. Just make a video explaining and just like, it's just how it happens on YouTube. There's nothing you can do about it. You're right. You don't have to explain to anyone. That's also true. You don't actually have to explain to anybody. Well done. You really don't. Chill. It's not that big unless you like drama. I agree with that. It's really not a big deal. It wasn't. This whole video, if you watch this, it's really not a big deal. It's just me explaining how I... And it was more towards Rob than actually more to me. And even in the video, I said more to me is like a friend. You know, I was pretty nice, you know. Anyway... I'm still going to be nice. There's no reason to... And by the way, don't hate and shame, please. My content, my audience doesn't do that, apparently. Very proud of them, actually. So I figured that was what the aim was. I should have known. You'll laugh at my expense. You know what? You know what's so shit about YouTube and this whole thing? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If they're laughing at your expense, nobody cares. They'll laugh at me. Nobody really cares. In 1 month from now, everyone will be doing something else. Nobody really cares about this. No one cares about my opinion. No one cares about your opinion. It's just content and flabber, really. I made this video because I just feel like it's just something I wanted to say, but nobody actually gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Who's laughing? This is cringe. Relax, breathe. It isn't a big deal. It really isn't a big deal. It really isn't a big deal. Well, for something that is not a big deal, according to you, you're sure how, as a comment a lot with Liz saying also, yeah, I kind of agree with that. A lot of comments from that person. But yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, what is... Stop saying what Rob did if you weren't there. I can't be there, can I? You are only speculating. Exactly! I am speculating. Well done. You should have said, you should have had the balls that he has. No, I don't know what size balls he has, unfortunately. So I can't compare. Can't compare, man. I have to like. I can't compare, mate. That's a long comment to go through right now. I don't know what that is. I watch Liz and enjoy her content. That's good. You should. I mean, there's no... from all the content that I've seen, I think it's pretty good. Oh yeah, and Rob just commented interesting like I did on his video. I commented interesting on his. And he commented interesting. He's the guy. I think there was another comment in here that was interesting. 2 years on YouTube with 12k subs. Yeah, no one's heard of him. Whoa, okay, first of all, no one's heard of you on YouTube. Literally everybody has never heard of someone until they come across them. This is a stupid comment. Yeah, no one's heard of Rob because, yeah, you've probably just never really seen him. There's loads of people that have never even seen me as a content creator, and then they come to me and say the same stupid thing, like, hey, no one's ever heard of you. Well, no shit. You know, it's like, duh. No one's heard of me. Wizard Gaming, I think. Yeah, you mean of, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a silly comment. Yeah, no one's heard of you because it's just 12,000 subscribers is not a lot, and neither is 36,000 subscribers. I mean, even 1 million now is not a lot. It's pretty crazy. Sorry, let me read some comments here. I never give the Fun Pimps another dime after they abused the early access and Kickstarter to rake in millions. They wanna be the devs who are trying to become a publisher now. Apparently, drama isn't good for people. It's good for content. Well done. Good saying. More to me for life was right to leave the creator program because the Fun Pimp bans and people from there and the other creator discords for even the slightest criticism. Okay, so the thing with that, the reason why I made this video was my personal opinion on my criticism that I had with the Fun Pimps. I've always been fairly criticism of the Fun Pimps, and even on their Discord right now. It's not a secret Discord. A lot of people said, oh, not a secret Discord. It's exclusive Discord for content creators. There's nothing secret about it. You can go into Lurk It and you can see it's there. You just need to have a certain amount of subscribers and stuff. It's normal. Lots of other companies do the same thing. It's just a way of communicating with the content creators and things like that. It's completely normal. It's not secret. What was I getting at now? I've completely forgotten. Well done. Good job. Good job. Holy crap, I've completely forgotten. Mine went blank. Yeah, anyway. YouTube receives 20 million videos daily or 20, yeah. I was reading your comment, that's what happened. They're interested of the idea of being a dev as opposed to actually developing, hence why they just configure the Unity engine and claim complex voxel system. I don't know. I do not know. I am not a developer. I do not know anything about game development, so I cannot go on someone else's word of saying that. Like, if a YouTube content creator came and said that, you know, they're making that stuff up because of this and that and this. Okay, well, show me the proof. You know, put a piece of paper or put a piece of thing and say why this is. If you're a developer and you know the stuff, why aren't you saying anything about it? Like, I don't know. So you could be right with that, and you could not be right. I'm not entirely sure how that actually works. There are YouTubers who have millions of subscribers, but I've never watched them. Exactly. You know, it's just hundreds of people. Drama and the Fun Pimps is what's in the meta now, not the game itself. But also, like, again, it stands to be this. If there was major drama, if there is a large influx of people that did not like this game, this would not be like this. This would not be like this. And that's what confuses me, because like I said, I am 50-50 on the situation. I think the direction is not great, but it's okay. I would think this would be lower than what it is, personally. But it's not, and it confuses me to why it isn't lower. Because this has been stagnant. It's been pretty stagnant. It's been staying at one level for a very long time. You could say it's the mods, or you could say it's single player. The multiplayer. I don't know. I don't know why this number is as high as it is. Should be lower. If the criticisms were correct, why is this still the same it is? Bloodman should have been a DLC add-on. Look at its stats. People are angry because they overpromise and underdeliver. Blood Moons, I have a whole nother theory on Blood Moons. But yes, no, I agree with you. Blood Moons is completely flopped, guys. Blood Moons is not, and it's free now, guys. 7 days to die. Wait, no, 7 days. Blood Moons, right? It's free to play on a demo. Wait, no, sorry, Steam charts. The game is free on demo for people to play. Wrong game. And there's only 22 people. That is bad. That is very bad. That is bad. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good for a live service game. Very bad. Very bad. But here's my theory. Here's my theory, guys. Here's my theory on this game. I feel like this game was advertised and pushed towards 7 Days to Die fans. Unfortunately, 7 Days to Die fans, like I was saying earlier, are religious to 7 Days to Die. They like their survival zombie sandbox game. They do not like this game. It's got nothing to do with 7 Days to Die besides the title that's very familiar, which also was another problem. There is no similarity besides shooting a zombie in the face between the two games. And I think because they technically forced this game onto the 7 Days to Die fans, they did not respond nicely. And that's why it's sitting at a 53 kind of percent. That's why I think this game flopped. And it wasn't made by the Fun Pimps, by the way. It was made by another company that's kind of partnered with them. So, but it was still not religious. They choose different genre of game. I think 7 Days to Die. A lot of the people like my comments and stuff. Don't you talk about a game that's very popular? I don't even know what it is. Not religious. Yeah, you can say that, but I mean, if you talk about any zombie game like Dying Light or DayZ or even Rust, it's not very similar. These people don't know what it is. The Fun Pimps, if you're watching, you banned me for laughing at you, banning others for making fun of the creators for shilling stupid bird t-shirts. Yeah. Well, that's on you, man. Everyone is allowed, like, look here. You are commenting this stuff. I don't hate you for it. I'm not going to call you out or be ugly to you. I think you are quite right to say what you want to say, as long as it doesn't go on kind of that edge where it's like completely bad and it's constant, then it's fine. Then you must go and speak it. But other than that, I have no reason to be ugly to anybody. But Moons is a shooter and 7 Days to Die is a sim. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm getting at as well. Very similar to what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I do kind of understand what you're saying. It would be better to keep it in the same kind of genre. It might have helped the case. But yeah, mate, you made me laugh so hard when you said when my channel got bigger, the Fun Pimps took offense to my remarks. I'm die-hard fan for the game and never heard of you. Again, guys, just because you never heard of a content creator or an idea, I know this guy is sticking up for me in my comments section. That's cool, but it's just, you need to understand, I like you, thank you for helping me and all that, but there's no reason to. It's just that I got to be honest with myself. Just because you never heard of someone doesn't really mean that they're small or big, or it's just you've just never heard of the person. There's hundreds of channels. So I checked your channel, 1,100 videos. It's actually pretty good, by the way. And 12,500 subscribers. Mate, I can reach my base for a tour video and he will outdo your channel in a week. Thank you. I really appreciate the kind words. You must also remember, maybe just Rob's channel is just not really directed towards space tour videos. I don't know. I haven't really seen his channel. Rob's a good dude, so are you. I appreciate his criticism because I don't have a voice that he has. Cool. Not a bad comment. That's a cool comment. Nice. Wish more comments were like that. Secret Discord sounds sketchy. It's not secret. If the game studio can't take criticism, is it not going? It's not going to. So the thing is, okay, here's another problem with this whole story, this whole thing, right? In Just Rob's video, he said that they were kind of, what is it, passive aggressive kind of thing with him. Why did he not show? He's been kicked from the program already. There is no harm for him to show the evidence of that happening. Why don't you put it on the front, put it on paper so we can all see and we can judge for ourselves? And that also goes with, like, you know, more to me. It's like, put it in front and show us so everyone can see rather than saying it. And then obviously people will believe what you say. It would be much better to kind of see that. What, he was kicked? He talked about considering leaving, wasn't he? He wanted to be kicked, and he was kicked after this video he made. He was kicked from the program. So if he is kicked, he's got nothing to lose right now, does he? So I would go all out if I were him, and I would show the text, I would show the conversations. There's no harm, I think. Maybe he has NDA. I mean, if he has an NDA, I would, wouldn't I? If you've been kicked from a program, your NDA kind of falls. There isn't really anything I signed that too much. I don't think I remember signing. Geez, I can't even remember, to be honest. I don't remember really having a. Maybe I did. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'll move away from that topic now, I guess, because I don't remember exactly. 7 Days to Die is crap. If it wasn't for the mods, the game would be dead long ago. Okay, so I did a little poll the other day of people that play with mods and without mods, and without mods came higher than mods, if I remember. Let me just double check. I know it's a very, very, very small vote for that to be significant, but it's a small idea. Yeah. Okay, so 456 votes. That's very small in comparison to the actual freaking world. But out of the 456, you can try making an argument, I guess. It's very hard to do that. But out of this, 49 said not modded. And then you also got the consoles as well. I mean, some people actually commented console. So, yeah. The Fun Primus got upset for being outclassed by modding community. I don't know why I wouldn't be upset. I would be kind of happy if the modding community is pretty big, because that'll bring more people to my game. It just doesn't make much sense. So that's... There's a lot of comments in here that are like, people are just running off the bat, yeah. Robert's just pissed that due to other content creators not signing with them, I know who the creators are. It's not about sides, in my opinion. It's just like what you want to say should be said. Say it. You don't need to really take a side with anybody, really. It's not that of a big deal. I don't think it's that a big deal. Guns, Nerds, and Steel also doesn't like new update. Agree too little too late. Which one? Which update? 2.5? I don't see why people would be upset with a 2.5 update, considering it's kind of what everyone wanted. Well, the community, the forums and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, this thing ran pretty crazy. Yeah, 2.8 latest update. Uptick in negative reviews also. It's very strange to why that would be, but it's very strange to why that would be, because everyone really wanted that to be a thing, They like the glass jars. It's like, it's actually going to make the Fun Primus think that listening to the community might actually be the wrong way, and just continue going the way they should be going. Because this 2.5 update was kind of dedicated to listening, to trying, let's just say, to trying to listen to the community. And honestly, I think it's a step in the right direction. Yes, Superman late. Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys, for your support. It's nice to have you all here. Thank you, thank you. We made a ton of freaking donations tonight, which is amazing. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. It's freaking awesome. Guys, should we watch maybe another time? Especially that mods with the MB. Yeah, I think we should actually, because she wanted me to do it and get the opinion from her. And let's just quickly see. So More to Me for Life did that video, and I didn't watch it, and I think I should. So we'll watch it with you guys on stream. Another membership. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, David. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I will make a video. That'll be the last thing we do here. I see More to Me for Life has actually gone ahead and kind of very much stopped streaming 7 days. Okay, it's 4 weeks ago. It's not too bad. It's because she made a video about it. I'm just trying to find it. Thank you again about why she left the content creator program. I really wanted to get the her side of the story. Crap. No, I can't find it. What me? Just I'm trying to think. Let's just type this out. See if I can find it. Yeah, it's this one here, which we will. I'll watch with you guys. I'm quite curious to why she actually is 23 minutes long. It's quite long. Anyway, let's try this.
A Liz talk, basically. I don't really know how to say this. I've been thinking about this for a very long time, months, really. It's been a while I've been considering this, and I've actually had a conversation with a couple of other content creators about the same topic before, and I'm still not 100% sure I'm doing the right thing. I'll be honest with you. I have a lot of anxiety over the concept of doing this, but I'm just gonna get...
It is a really bad idea, like, because let's be quite frank, like you as a content creator for the 7 Days to Die thing, you do get a lot of perks out of it and things like that, you know. So yeah, it's challenging. It's challenging. So props to her for actually making that decision, because it'll be very hard if I had a different opinion of the game and I decided to leave. To be quite frank, I don't know if I would like to leave, even if they were wrong. Not saying that I do, like, again, it still remains the same for me. Like, I still have a 50-50%, or like a 50-50 with the fun pumps at the moment, just to see where things go. But it's quite brave to go ahead and leave this program. Hey Reach, have you played The Last Caretaker yet? No, I never actually heard of it.
Straight to the point. I am resigning from being an official content creator for the Fun Pumps for 7 Days to Die. I'm not going to stop playing 7 Days. I will continue to play 7 Days to Die. I will continue to play whenever the games get updated and stuff like that. I will still do my playthroughs that I normally do.
That's good. That's a good save, though. Because, like, I know if I made a video like this, right, I would lose like 50 plus subscribers just by saying it, because people think I'm going to stop playing 7 Days to Die. So just save that moment, man. It's been amazing, and Channel 37 are a really good group of devs, amazing community. I'll take a look at it just now, we'll see.
I don't really know how to phrase this other than to say there are a lot of content creators that devote themselves to one game, and eventually like Sims content creators or something like that. These types of folks, they will get involved in the games so deeply, their games, their DLCs, the content, the whole community around it, the whole thing, that eventually it starts to change who they are as a content creator, as in their viewpoints.
I actually kind of agree with this. Seriously, I actually kind of agree with that. I haven't witnessed it myself, but I can so see it happening. I think I've witnessed it in other games, like Sims and all that, but I kind of agree with that. You can kind of get kind of sheltered down a little bit because you've been playing for so long. It's just, that's what happens. I agree with her that one. It's a fair point.
Get shifted. Their objectiveness gets changed because they're an official content creator. It is in the content creator's best interest to put the best face forward for a company that may or may not warrant it at any given time. That being said, there's plenty of AAA gaming companies nowadays that are kind of sucking the big one, as you guys probably know if you keep up with gaming content in general. Bethesda is doing really bad, and I used to be like a huge Bethesda chick. I played Fallout 3, I played Fallout 4, I liked, let's say I played Morrowind, I played Oblivion, I played Skyrim. I still didn't finish Skyrim, I still haven't, I will. I've played all of these. I've even played Fallout 76 recently. And Bethesda, for whatever reason, completely
Not
lost
as bad as Ubisoft. Ubisoft is pretty bad.
their focus on gaming. I don't know if it's because Suits invaded and suddenly everything became like corporatized. It's
I
all
think so.
the bottom line, how much money we can make and how much we can squeeze out or
think
whatever.
so.
But they went from making good content to making dumbed down content and worse content. The storyline suffered, the options suffered. I mean, even just between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, and I know I'm talking about 7 days, and I will get back to that. But I'm trying to do an analogy so people will understand where I am right now and what my headspace is for making this decision. Between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, they decided to voice the protagonist, which is a huge change. A lot of people didn't like it just because of that. But what I didn't like is it didn't matter which choice you made. Every answer, every choice that the character made was sarcastic. You couldn't be an honest character. You couldn't be heartfelt about a decision that you made because the character was already voiced and the sarcasm was already there. At no point did I ever click on an option and say, yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. No, it's like, I didn't.
Rishi should leave this drama behind. It's a bad look for everyone involved. I'm not in drama. I'm just reacting to content. You see, if you think it's drama, then it's drama, right? It's just, I'm not responding to a lot of the comments and stuff, and I'm not going to, because I feel like it's a lot of the comments and stuff that are coming from this is just silly. There are reaction content creators on YouTube that do very well, and I love those content creators because they just give you, it's so based and it's so straightforward that they tell you straight with some of these people. And that's kind of where I want to be with a lot of the content. But as long as, with other stuff as well. There's no drama for me. There's drama between this and them leaving. It's just, it didn't make much sense to me. So that's why I've gotten to watch the content. And again, I'm confused because they say criticism has got them kicked out of the program or they left because criticism wasn't taken correctly. I don't have that personal experience, and I feel like me saying that's a good thing because what a lot of people are going to go and if a lot of people like More to Me or like Just for Rob, they're going to automatically believe that, whether it's maybe a small time thing that has happened between two people and it's turned into a big problem and it's blaming everybody for no reason. It's like, I'm part of the program myself, and I don't have that. And I have been critical about the fun pumps. That's why I'm trying to get their idea. You know, what's happening? You know, what made them do this?
Mean that out of that option. That is not what you just said. That was complete sarcasm. That was, you were being an utter bitch. The point being is not only did they dumb down how the game works, they dumbed down the story. The story went from, I'm looking for my father, and
But I have to say one thing, though. I agree with a lot of her points from the beginning of this video. In terms of Bethesda, there's a lot of things I agree with here, how content creators get shelled down a bit and they say things that should be said. I agree. I do.
and I have to travel all of these places to go find them to... Let's be honest, in Fallout 4, if you're playing as the dude, you were an ex-military person. If you played as the chick, you were nobody, and somehow or another you were suddenly in charge of all these factions, military or otherwise, having no military background whatsoever. It was very much, you woke up on a wagon and you were in charge of everything kind of thing. It's the same thing Skyrim did. Morrowind was a little bit different because you woke up on a boat and they really didn't tell you you were anybody specifically. Nobody really knew who you were, and you really had to work to get to where you were going, but they dumbed it down. They made it easier. They changed things to make it flow better. So instead of spending 5 hours trying to stab a crab with a tiny knife in Morrowind, by the time you got to Skyrim, you're battling dragons on day 2, and by the time you get to Fallout 4, you're battling a Deathclaw on day 1.
Like, you go to Skyrim and you kill the first dragon and it's like, you're the hero! We all love you! We've never heard of you from Timbuktu, but now you're the hero of Skyrim. Oh, you're the Dragonborn. Oh, look at you. It's the same thing that happened with Oblivion as well. You shut one Oblivion gate and everyone's like, we're super happy!
So there was the dumbing down of the story. There were some good things, some bad things, and now it's gotten to where Bethesda's completely lost the plot whenever it comes to how their stories are made, generated. Whenever they put out Starfield, there are some people who enjoy Starfield. I know that there are people who watch my channel that enjoy it, but when you take a specifically crafted map and make a story around it and stuff, you cannot... It's not the same as a generated map with no story and set pieces and things like that. It's just not the same. The story, the original story, the way that I saw at the beginning of Starfield, the story didn't make sense.
Holy shit. Holy shit. She's saying exactly what I've been saying for such a long time as well. If I'm correct, I was like shocked when she said it because I was like, holy crap. I've always said that one thing that I hate about 7 Days to Die, well, let's just say games that have randomly generated worlds, they suck because they're not loved and cared for. Like, with a cared for game that has a map that's physically made by developers, it just feels so much more alive and well put together, and you can kind of incorporate a story with it. It's so much better. And like she said with Starfield, I think it was randomly generated, and it just feels like it's AI, and it just feels like it just has no care. And I had the same thing with Starfield when I first played it. I was like, no, this is crap, because it's just like, it's like a massive world with nothing in it. And obviously Starfield came and they said, oh, that's just how space is. There's nothing in it. And things like that. I agree. I think, if anything, games need to... It's same as 7 Days to Die. I think 7 Days to Die need to... I know they've got Navscan, but Navscan sucks. They need to delete Navscan and make a brand new map, Navscan 2.0, and just dedicate a lot of time into that map and make a proper story evolving around that map, and how to structure it properly. Get some world builders in there and do some really good map creation, and you'll notice there will be people playing on that more than Navscan. And funny story, people actually play Navscan. I don't like Navscan. It sucks.
They just like ran into you and then gave you a ship and you're off. And it's like, why? Those ships are not cheap. Why would you... Okay, whatever. All right, sure.
I do think that's a bit... When you start thinking like it's a bit overthinking the game. It's like a game's a game. I mean, yeah, it's just like they give you a ship and let you run it. Yeah, don't overthink it. Just take the ship and run.
So their storylines suck, and it's been like, what, 11 years since we saw the sneak peek for the next Elder Scrolls that's supposed to be coming out, and we just keep getting told, be patient. It's years away. It's years away. We're working
years
on
already
it.
now. Then.
And they've gone to reselling their game. How many times for Skyrim now? It's been like 11 times.
You buy a game again, you get fishing included.
They just recently redid an update for Fallout 4 after having messed it up like 18 months ago.
Yeah, I saw
or
that.
some crap like that, however long ago it was. The game's been broken for Fallout 4. They finally put out another update, and they're giving people mods, and then they're putting out Fallout New Vegas for $100 and some odd for a game that's like $9 on Steam or something like that, and you get like a little plastic figure or something. So obviously it's worth it because of a 3D printed figurine. Yeah. So Bethesda has, over the years, slowly worn thin this veneer of the best of the best. They were the best company out there. That was, for the longest time, you couldn't top them as far as
They were the best like storytelling games in my opinion, but everything else was just like average, I think.
game. And then they started down that slow trend of losing who they were, losing focus of what got them where they were, and then sneaking in bits of ways of making money for things that they hadn't actually earned. How many times have they released the same game over and over again? We all know about the horse armor debacle. They started selling DLCs. They started selling other people's mods. Now, true, the mod authors did get paid for it, so that's cool and everything, but it wasn't like they were creating content themselves. They were repackaging it, taking a percentage, and then walking away. So
is the stream buffering, guys?
Understand whenever I say this about the Fun Pimps, I appreciate the opportunity they afforded me at becoming a member of the content creators. It's my first ever experience or foyer. That's not the right word. Foyer into this type of content. It made me feel like a big special content creator there for a little while. I got too big for my britches thinking I was official and everything. And with the recent downfall of AAA gaming, which I've talked about extensively in some of my streams, if you guys haven't seen any of my streams, we talk about random things. So I'm not going to rehash any of that stuff here, but AAA has got
it sucks.
A fungus, a virus.
It sucks. Ubisoft
Something eating at it. There's like, I really don't even know how to describe it. It's like,
it sucks.
The people who were concerned about gaming, that enjoyed making games, that played games, enjoyed making games, wanted to create something with their own hands that other people could enjoy. Those people grew a company. And then somewhere along the line, they brought in somebody who didn't actually enjoy gaming. They didn't enjoy making games. They didn't enjoy content. They're just the money side of it. And then those money side people brought in more with them. And then before long, the people who enjoy making content and making games are listening to the people who want to make the money. And sooner or later, the direction of the company changes. It's no longer, I want to deliver the best product for the people who have been there for me. It's, I want to make the most.
It's a little bit like they got bought out, by another big Chinese company, and now they just want to make money. That's what it sounds like.
Money.
No, I'm not talking about Fun Pimps, I'm talking about like AA.
Off of the people who are still here, if you understand what I'm saying. And I'm not accusing any company of that. I'm just saying it's a pervasive thing that is obvious in gaming in general. That's the reason why there's so much paid content, microtransactions, seasons passes, battle passes, taking content out of video games and repackaging back to players as new content, new things. And in some cases, it's more obvious or less obvious that a company is doing it. And there's two different extents on whether or not you feel like supporting a company that has done things for you, that has listened to you, that has been there, that has made everybody happy. Back when Morrowind came out and Oblivion came out, I was more than happy to pay for DLC. As soon as Fallout 4 came out, I bought the whole pass, nothing but the pass, the whole pass and nothing but the pass. I had every DLC to start with because I knew I wanted that whole game, and was pleasantly surprised with how great the game was. For all of its faults, I enjoyed it. I don't...
Thank you for the due diligence, Mr. Reach. You know, like, she did ask me to watch her thing, so I'm doing it, and I actually really agree with her. In a lot of areas, I do agree with her. I'm interested to see where the Fun Pimp side comes, but we'll see now. She seems like a good person with the good views. I'm already bored to listen to it, but I'm already bored to listen to it. Yeah, it's her channel, you know, it's her thing. I would probably my video would probably be similar, I guess, but I would cut a lot of it. But yeah, it doesn't matter. That's not the story here. No, I'm actually glad I watched this. I'm glad I'm watching with you guys because it is interesting. I feel like I'm only halfway now, but maybe it'll change at the end. I feel like just Rob's video may have did this video a little bit of injustice, and it made it sound like this was way worse than what it is. Because obviously the first video that I came across was just Rob's, not hers. Honestly, I should have started here because this is where it started, and this would probably be a much better take. But that we're here now, so it's fine.
Regret that.
Wake up, honey. Your game about assassins based on historical people have now Attack on Titan. Please give us 120 plus a monthly sub. That's how it is nowadays. No, large companies often have shareholders, and they're calm when they hear there are profits. That's true. I think Battlefield has a similar thing.
After that, mods came out. Modders are awesome. They do a lot of work on games.
Mods are very good.
The problem
for games.
is at that point it was like Bethesda forgot how to do what their job dictated. It was like if someone asked you for a McDonald's and then they got to making your hamburger and then like just stopped, froze at the table and just stared at it for like 20 minutes, then packaged it all up and threw it away without putting everything in there that was supposed to be in there. That's what Bethesda did. They just kind of like left the ball sitting there. There were bugs in the game that existed for years, despite updates to their modding stuff, their creation engine, their creation club thing where people were helping to make them money. They left major plot points, major missions open where they could just like kill your entire game. It was too far back. You couldn't go back to a previous save because it was like, I don't know, 20 days ago that you made that one decision that sent you down this hole that's now suddenly got you blocked, and they never patched it. And all the updates they've done since then, they've never patched it. Modders fixed it. Modders knew what they were doing. They cared about the game. They went back and they fixed it and made it.
That's always been strange to me. Like, how can a modder do something that the developer hasn't even done yet? That's always driven me mad. I've always hated that. And then you would get like the main developer of a company turning around and saying, we didn't have the technicality to do it or whatever it may be, but the modder did it in like a day. It's pretty crazy. No, large company, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, but Yvonne starts snoring, which is difficult and chat. You can hear her snoring all the way from where he lives. Great.
Where people could continue playing it, kept the fan base alive. That's the reason why Amazon is even able to do what they're doing by making the Fallout series. It's not because Bethesda did the initial work, but then they just left it there. And they didn't do anything else. They actually did an update to where they could try and milk out a little bit more money by selling new copies with new content to people, and then rode on the wave of the movie. all of that being said, all this history about Bethesda, I don't think I have ever seen a company that aspired so hard to speed run that whole scenario. They want to be the best company, they lose track, they get money hungry, then they expect modders to fix it and just ride the wave. I don't want to be a part of something that looks like that bell curve. I can easily destroy my own reputation. I've got so many skeletons in my closet, most of which are already scattered everywhere, closets wide open, all kinds of stuff. I can ruin my own reputation in a heartbeat. I don't need anybody else's help to do it. I don't need anybody else
Skeletons.
calling into question whether or not my channel is being honest about something, and to feel like I'm being governed or tone policed every time I say something. I feel like every time I talk about the game, I have to be careful of how I say things. I have to phrase everything. How was it Izzy Pre-built put it?
I don't really, personally don't feel that way. I mean, I will say something, I'll say something. But you're also putting on the line, this is the difference now. If you were to do this about a Bethesda game, if you were to go and say, this is actually a great point I'm going to make here. If you feel this way, that's actually a good feeling, because that means the creators are watching and they're listening to you, correct? But if you go ahead and you did it to a Skyrim game, which you wouldn't have any problems doing, they're not watching, so you wouldn't really care. So the fact that they're watching and listening is kind of a good thing in some way. It's whether they listen and take the input is a different story. But if you think they're listening and they're watching, isn't that a good thing? Don't you want them to listen? It's hard to justify the two, but I would say it's a good thing if you feel that way. If you feel like there are, you got to be careful what you say, because you might get removed or something might happen to you. It might be a good thing. If something does happen to you, then that sucks and that's not right. But did it happen? Because she left the program before anything actually did happen. You know what I mean? Pre-built is the worst coverage of all 7 days to die. I instantly lost all respect. Wait, what? Pre-built is the worst coverage of all 7 days to die. What's pre-built got to do with this? Far point for her. The downside of creative programs like the Fun Pimps use is that you're afraid to say the truth, as they can't remove you for your opinions. Pre-built rages, angers, swears, bad. Yeah, I know. I think he pre-built went at me at one point on Twitter. The listening part, yes. The censoring part, no. Yeah, I agree. Yvonne, you're right. The censoring part, no. But the thing is, where are they censoring? That's my whole thing. It's it's where are they censoring? I would love to know. I generally would like to know, because it's interesting. I find it interesting if they're doing that. That's pretty crazy. That's a big accusation in many ways. But it's just an accusation. But she didn't say that. We need to finish the video. It's still going.
You have to
Also, she mentioned that she agreed with pre-built. Oh, God.
say the bad thing with the good thing. You have to be constructively criticism. You have to fluff the fifis, as he phrased it. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. I think the issue is in this particular case, the game has lost its way. Now, they might be getting on the right path again, but I think the momentum has already started and there's no way to pull back. There are too many people with dollar signs in their eyes.
Is that true, though? Because if there are too many people with dollar signs in their eyes, then why do we have this? If it's too late, I always jump back to this, because if it was too late, if the game was doing as bad as these people are saying, and if it is, why is this not down as it should be? Yeah, if you look here, you can see it significantly dropped here as the statistics here. But that's, I would assume, maybe updates and stuff. And this was a major update that came. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see and just see. It's more time has to go into this. I mean, even over here, it also got pretty bad. You would see a massive loss of players here simply because there was a big update in July. That was their massive update. So a lot of players would be dropping off. Yeah. But still, this is still an amazing amount of players playing the game.
And the reason I say that is because the DLC has already been sold. It's already on the market. The new game is out, and despite Illogica and all of their hard work at whatever it is that they did, during all of the dev streams where Illogic was there telling us all about their new game that they created and all the cool zombies and how they work and all of this stuff, there was still too much from the 7 Days devs saying I and we and us. And there's still so much interconnectivity between these two games that I think it was just Rob that said they should have separated the games a long time ago. The reputation that the Fun Pimps have and Illogical, that they are getting some of this baggage that the Fun Pimps have. I can scroll through comment sections after comment sections about all of this stuff. I mean, I don't really want to do it because I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm trying to.
I mean, that's always been a thing, by the way. That's the thing with the consoles as well, especially with Facebook. If you would go in the comment section, it'll just be update console, update console, update console, update console, update console. Just on and on and on and on. People will be moaning and moaning. They then did the console, and now people are finding something else to moan about. That is actually another big problem. It's just, no matter what you try and do, there will always be negativity. And another thing is, negativity kind of spreads as well. Whether it's wrong or right or what it is, but it can be spread. So, yeah, again, guys, you must understand that I've always said I'm 50-50. I agree with a lot of some of the things. I feel like the game is not the right direction. I do feel like it would be nice for a certain direction to go in. But I do not think that this game is at its worst it's ever been right now. It's at its best it's been, and people that jump back to like Alpha 16 and lower just have really nostalgia feeling for the game, and it's just, I don't know why they jump back, because there's so little content back then.
To explain something, and I don't necessarily feel inclined to do constructive criticism because I don't think it's warranted anymore. I would like to say that I feel apathy towards the game right now, but I don't. I'm actually very angry.
Thank you, David.
I'm angry, I shouldn't be. As Glock put it, people are feeling things too much for a game, and it's just weird. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Glock is right. People are feeling too much for a game. That's what I was saying. It's like, you're feeling too much for this game, where if it's a problem you should just leave, and I think that's what she's basically kind of leaning towards. But I do not think it's necessary to leave the program. In fact, that's one thing Rob did, which was probably the better option, is to rather get kicked out rather than to be leaving it. Then that way you have a point to stand on.
We are feeling way too much about a game. A lot of people put a lot of investment into
I did see the number. I just didn't want to interrupt this thing here. $50 from David. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to have a song dedicated to you at the end of the stream. Thank you, man. You're amazing. Absolutely appreciate you so much. Last one for your birthday coming up next month. Glad the focus stays on the game. There's be lots of focuses on all different things. Thank you, David, man. You're awesome. Really appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I agree, Reach. I think the new update really does bring the survival aspect where the fun pimps play a group of 3 or 4, like a I hope that the game, the 7 day, look here. So the 7 days to die to me is in a slippery slope at the moment. If they don't do something to improve properly, I think that there will be a problem in the near future. But at the same time, listening to community feedback obviously hasn't really shown much of great promise, because everyone wanted Jaws back. They added Jaws back, and now everyone's like, "Oh, why did you add Jaws back? Because you kind of going back to what you said." Yeah, but now they listen to the community. They're trying. I guess it's too late. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Everyone who hates on this game forgets how much they've been playing with a free yearly. That's the thing that I also stand by. It's like, this game has been around for so long, and you get free updates non-stop. You don't pay for a single cent for these updates, and you get them. They might not be great. I guess it would be nice to get better updates, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But that's why I've always... That's why I can't really compare the 7 Fun Pimps with AA Gaming, because it's the Fun Pimps have been around for what now? Since 2013, 2012, late 2012. And ever since then, I've only spent like $8 on the game, and that's it. That's it. There was no DLCs in between any of those. Ark Survival did that nonsense. Ark Survival didn't even left early access, and they started popping off DLCs in the middle of early access. Funpimps never did that. They could have. And it's just been like that for a while, whether you think they're sleazy or not. They just really haven't, unless they've just made so much money, and it's like they don't need any. I don't know, man. Let's continue this video.
Not everybody has the type of following that Glock does, and not everybody gets their names inside patch notes right after they speak highly of the game anyway. So not everybody has that. And the building, the community around the game, it was enjoyable while it lasted. It was an awesome community, but the community is divided now. There are new people that are coming in from consoles that are happy to finally be included, but even they are starting to... The cracks are already starting to show for them. They went from version like 16-ish, somewhere around there, to this version after 2 or 3 playtimes of going through the game, which is pretty shallow. You can only play for so long because there's no more extra content. Instead of putting more in-game content, they stretched the middle of the game out so much. It's actually boring to do. It's not enjoyable anymore. The grind to try and reach level 6 this, level 6 that, find the right gear, get to the right biome, none of that is enjoyable anymore. I mean, just the tiny little thing of being able to, on day 1, survival, go to the clothing store, find the right clothing. Step 1 is gone. And people are talking about, well, where is your constructive criticism? The constructive criticism came before the changes were even implemented. As soon as they started talking about magical armor, people were already saying, this is not a good idea. Why would you do this? Don't implement this. Of course, there were the other people who are like, oh, this is such a cool idea. You should really implement this. I really like this. I like the plague spitter. I like the frost zombie in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. Please, for the love of God, go back to Fortnite. Do your Fortnite dance. Do your flossing if you want to. That's fine.
Devon! Go back to Fortnite. Is Devon even here? No. Frohe, go back to Fortnite.
And I know it's lovely to feel included. I felt included, and I hate the fact that I am taking myself out of it. But at the same time, I can't, in good conscience, continue to not speak frankly. At the beginning of 2.0, I did a Salty Liz compilation, and a lot of people got very upset because it's very negative, and I'm like...
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. If you start talking shit on 7 Days to Die, there is this big community that will shit on you. But that's kind of why I also stand stand for this game is still okay, because that community is like, they will shit if you say anything bad about this game. You can say 2 bad things about this game in a video, and people will say you're such a negative person. That happens. I've had that before plenty times. Yeah, there is that side of community that's like that. But that's YouTube though, and Reddit. If you really are in the community like I am, like with you playing on servers and you're inviting your audience over and you're inviting people through, it's not like that in the game, and it's not like that within like Discord and stuff. But I guess that's just my community. I don't know the wider audiences on like YouTube comment section and things like that. But yeah, no, it is like that. You will get a lot of shit for talking negative.
I don't.
But not by the fun pimps though. This is from the community.
Don't know what to tell you. 1.0 was disappointing. 2.0 was
Not that I know
even
of.
worse. And I know that we're coming up to, supposedly at the beginning of December, a new update that's supposed to patch out some new stuff, bring some old stuff in, change a few of the zombies, and give us a few things that we've been asking for. But I have to ask myself on why. It is so exhausting in the wide world of all of the complications that exist right now. The economy, drama, trying to figure out how you're going to eat next week. I mean, all of that. The holidays coming up. All of that. All of those things. Why do I feel like I have to police my tone when I'm talking about a video game? Why do I have to be careful about hurting someone's feelings?
I think that's more you put yourself in that situation. Is that not so? Like, if you really are so, like, why don't you say? Why don't you speak? It's not, if you really feel like you want out, it's like, are you bad to get bad comments, or it just doesn't make, like, now, I really hope that now she's not part of the creator program, she can be more critical, but maybe she won't, because the YouTube comment section will butcher. So it's like, people put themselves in the situation. If you want to be critical, be critical. Make the action and do it. You know, it's like, use me an example a little bit, because I lately have been doing these videos, reaction videos. I've been afraid to do them for many, many years. I only started doing them recently because I'm like, well, fuck it. You know, I don't swear very often, but it's going to happen now. It's like, who cares? Really, comments mean nothing to me anymore. And the good ones is always nice to get, but I mean the bad comments, man. It's just a feint of nothingness. It means absolutely nothing. Most of the time, I just glide through those bad comments. I'm like, let's find the good one and reply to it. Things like that. And that's all that should really matter, because it's my channel. It's just, I should look for the positivity in my own channel and not the negativity. I'm not saying it doesn't affect me. It can affect you. Some things can hurt. It happens, you know. It's just how it is. But you really got to filter that shit out. You got to move on. You always have a reaction.
About a game.
Wait. You always have reaction videos. Is reacting to Yvonne and chat. That's true. That's true. Being small means having very little influence and being pragmatic. That just means you can't bite the hand that feeds you. Just got to accept it. That's true, but I mean, Fun Pimp don't feed you, man. There was this one point that the Fun Pimps, they paid a certain amount of money to content creators. It was like $100 or something, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact number now. And that was it. And that only happened like recently, I think. If I get kicked from the content creator program today, it will impact my revenue a little bit when a new update comes out, but it will not affect my channel. I'll still do 7 days a day content, just because it's what my audience likes, for one, and two, I still quite enjoy the game in some regard. They should add what players want and pay for the update without a problem. I myself paid €8 for the game a few years ago, and I can even pay for bigger updates. I don't mind. I would so pay for an AI update. That'd be cool. Not directly, but missing out on the launch weekends would be missing out a lot of income, right? So indirectly, you can't trash talk them too much, or you lose the potential income. No, I agree. I don't think that those launch weekends, they don't make as much as the general day-to-day streams do. Like today's stream and the last stream and the stream before that. It all adds up. That one night of streaming, or 3 nights of streaming, could probably make 2 of these days that I just did right now. You know what I mean? It's not a massive train smash. And to be quite frank, like the last launch weekend was terrible. There was barely anyone coming through. It was low. Maybe interest is down. But I think a lot of people misunderstood me as well. They think I'm a fun pimp simp, that I love the fun pimps entirely, and it's just me and the fun pimps, and I love everything they do. No, that's not the case. It's just that there's like a few indifferences, that's all. Money, sure, but viewers, subscribers, etc. It's a chance to grow from influence of the game. It is, especially if you are kind of newer in the program. But at the same time, when those updates release, that Monday to Friday, that following week, if you upload videos, it does really well.
It is so obvious that you should be able to do this in your sleep. Like, legitimately. Now, the coding might be weird or whatever. How you might implement it might be weird. But the decisions should be easy. At this point, the game should have a clear path, and it hasn't had one. That's the reason nothing has been getting done. There's not been a clear path. This step, this step, this step. And we've had this list of things that were supposed to happen in the game, and every single time it's, we're going to do this, and this is going to happen instead, and now we've got another game by another company with a whole bunch of us and we's, and it's like, but you guys wanted your jars back. How dare you?
You guys wanted your jars back. I was saying that today, man. I was saying fucking jars, man. Oh man, that really got me going, man. You guys. That should be a freaking short. Hang on. Yeah. You guys wanted your jars back. Let's finish that. Let's see what she says about the jars. That's very funny, man.
Not let us work on the... How dare you not let us work on those raiders? How dare you want your jars back?
How dare you want the jars back?
You guys just want to have an easy time in your game. You just want to make all your jars, and...
You gotta make your jars. I know what she's getting at, though.
It's very hard to do constructive criticism and be concerned about people's fifis, as it was elegantly put, whenever they condescendingly say, it is your fault we have to do this. It is your fault because you guys steam bombed us.
Yeah,
and we have to do it because now the game sales are going to be messed up, and our new game, which launched to obvious success, is obviously going to bomb too, and it has nothing to do with our reputation, our promises, our things that we kept taking out of a game that's supposed to be survival sandbox and trying to turn them into an RPG with magical armors and abominable snowmen / frost trolls. It's not our fault. It's your fault. We don't have raiders yet. We don't have a storyline yet.
Now, I would be doing you guys injustice if I didn't tell you this, but they did technically say that. At one point, it was a bad move, and I remember that, and I even said it. In the stream, I think it was one of them. He said that because players are wanting their stuff back, like jars and all that. Don't quote me word on word, but it was like, because you guys want that stuff back, do you realize you guys are delaying the bandits? That was like on those lines. And that, yeah, that was a very bad, a bad take on their part. That was for sure. I remember that quite well. And that, like, struck me a little bit inside. I was like, wow, shit, that was a bit rough, you know? When they said that, it was a bit... That wasn't a very nice thing to say. I mean, like Friednor said now, Jaws is an easy add. Yeah, I can't imagine that delaying the bandits much. So, yeah. There was a lot of mods for Jaws. There were, but I mean, mods are mods and game is game, right? Like, I generally think, I seriously think a lot of people don't play mods. Because it's just, if I open up a modded server, there will be, out of all the players that are active on my vanilla server, there'll be like maybe 4 that will play on the modded server. For many reasons that many people don't like to install mods. They get confused, they get complicated. Some people don't even know how to put RAM in their PCs. And it's not their fault, it's just the way things are. It's just people don't know. Copying a folder from another folder to the folder is complicated for people. It really is. And I get people asking me all sorts of things. How to install this, how to do this. To me, it's straightforward. It's like, wow, how do you not know this? But people do not understand, and they will not try. They won't even try to figure it out. They will just want to play the game the way it is. So that's why I think mods is great. And that's also another reason why I think mods should be added to the Steam Workshop, making it easier for people. Click download mod, it installs it straight to the game, you play the game. Simple. It should always be like that. And I'm still waiting for the Steam Workshop. I think when the Steam Workshop comes up, when it comes, I think it's going to be really great for mod creators and all that. I think that was one of the main first things the Fun Pimp should have done from the first point, is to get that Steam Workshop running and mod support. Mods do make a game more alive and it keeps an active player base, but I do not think many people, I think maybe out of the population, maybe 30 to 40% actually do mods. Maybe. But there's no way to actually tell, because the Steam Workshop, the Steam player charts overall shows everybody that plays mods and not mods. So I don't even know if there is a way to tell the exact figures. Removing all that stuff was not needed to be removed. As a programmer, they talk big, and I really believe they don't have a big of a team, they tell us. Maybe. I guess we'll never know. I mean, they will never tell us. They never, and even if they did tell you, would you believe them? They never should have removed the jars. Yeah, I agree. They shouldn't have removed the jars and temperate and and smell from when it was a real survival game. I still love the game. It's losing survival roots. Oh yeah, like I agree with that. I think 7 Days to Die. I always said that 7 Days to Die is no longer a survival game. It's now a zombie survival game. The difference is you're surviving against zombies. You're shooting them and you're running and you're dying. The whole survival element of drinking water and eating and hunting for your food is a waste of time. There's no point. You go to the trader and buy some baked freaking beans and plump, you're sorted. You know, that's all sorted, fine and dandy, right? They should have supported modders. I think at one point they were updating their modding. I don't know what it was, but they did something, and I think it made a few modders angry because they changed something. I'm not sure. No, it was more like a statement. Do something that we players want, and that was something with the lowest difficulty and low possibility of implementing new bugs. Maybe. I'm not sure. I only use learn by doing and the one-person camera view in the vehicle. Oh, the first-person camera view in the vehicle. I never use mods. Too much work. Exactly. You see, David, and nothing wrong with you. No one's dissing people that don't use mods. It is as simple as what you're saying now. You never use mods because people just don't have the time or the care to sit and install them or come up with issues and then they don't know what to do. It's as simple as that. Nothing wrong with you. I just want to try an idea. I want the same game as the dev put out, but the mods do bring in others who like change. It does. That's good. I'm a strong believer in theory that the fun pimps were going into RPG then survival genre and to worse RPG with magical beast and mechanics. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a PC gamer and a nerd. Mods is natural to me. Exactly, but it's natural to us. We look at people that basically, we look at mods and we're like, well, everyone mods because it's so easy, but it's not the case. But I see why it's not for everyone. Yeah, you should see the amount of technical stuff I get when I did host modded servers. People, it was insane to try and help them. Let's finish this quick.
This has been way more harsh than I expected it to be, but I have a lot
No,
to
I
get
don't
off my
think so.
chest.
I don't think this was a harsh video. I actually think this was a fairly okay video. I was expecting a little bit more evidence of... I really think just Rob's video on this was not great because it made it sound like there was like a big fight happening on Discord and there was arguments happening, and it made it sound like these guys were putting criticism in Discord because there was a suggestions area and they were not getting listened and taken down. This is not this. This is not that. This really isn't. This video isn't bad at all.
But I'm going to end it here because this is the week of Thanksgiving. And regardless to whether or not I'm resigning my position as an official content creator for the Fun Pimps, I am going to say I am thankful to the Fun Pimps for giving me the time, answering some questions when I had asked them, laughing at some of my jokes. I always appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And I appreciate all of the content creators out there that have ever interacted with me back. I just recently got awesome birthday wishes from a couple of content creators that I admire and I respect.
Didn't even know it was her birthday.
That's not something that I ever thought that I would see
If I did, I
or
would have said happy birthday.
experience.
Just so you know.
There has been a lovely community that has come because of 7 days, and it's probably not just me. They were looking for 7 days. They weren't looking for me. And I know
Most
some of them will
cases.
probably leave because I won't get early access to a game or something like that. But
I tell you now, she's lost subscribers off this video. People are too insecure about this stuff. As soon as they see the title, official Fun Pimps, they're immediately going to jump to, hey, she's left 7 days to die, and she'll unsubscribe. Telling you now.
I will still cover it, guys. Don't worry about it. I will still play it. I'm just not going to be beholden to a company to say a specific thing or toe the company line. I've never been that type of
I
person.
really hope she doesn't
I have
now.
quit more than one job, decently paying jobs, a couple of them, because they insisted that I acted a specific way or did a specific thing or told specific.
Okay, that's a whole other topic, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, if you're quitting jobs and stuff like that because you're being told what to do in specific ways, life is going to be very hard. Because some people, unfortunately, do not have a choice but to suck it up to whoever it is. And this is not Fun Pimp related, this is completely job related, and you must just do the freaking job. If it's sexual harassment and things like that, that's a whole other story. But if you don't like the way someone says something in a job and you get offended by it, then yeah, you can have a hard time in life. But that's a whole other story. I don't think that's what happened. But yeah, this is not a bad video.
Lies. And I won't do it. So, thank you guys for that opportunity. And I will see you guys on the flip side.
Not a bad video. Wait, guys, I'm gonna share the link to this. This is not a bad video at all. It really isn't. It's fair. There's nothing really wrong. I think, not to start a war with, just to be honest, yeah, I think Rob's one was a lot bit more gory. And yes, Frohik, you're right. You were expecting more gore. Gore and skeletons falling out of the closet. This is more like, I used the wrong word. Yeah, it's really not that bad. There is a link to her channel. If you want to go support her, she does still do 7 days. Join this type of content. Yeah, it's gonna, obviously this content's gonna bring in some traffic and some really bad shit to my channel, but it's fine, I don't really care. I still got David, you know. David, you said something earlier that I wanted to reply to. I'm really sorry that I never did. Let me just go up to find it. David, I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to interrupt the video. I know you have to talk about this. It does matter for creators, and you are our voice as players. Just stay fair and balanced as you always are. Love you. Thank you, man. I try my best. And this is also a great time to say that I will never lie to you guys as a content creator. I'm always here to speak the truth as best I can. And what I mean as best I can is best of my knowledge. So if there's anything I don't like about 7 Days to Die, I say it. I say it. I've said it so many times throughout my streams. I haven't necessarily made a full-on video about it. It's just the reason why I haven't made a full-on video about it. I just don't feel like it's necessary to make a full-on video about it. It's just like, why? I don't care. Controversy is good for viewers. Yeah, but it can also bring in drama, and people don't like drama, so especially 7 Days to Die players. Another video to fall asleep. Good thing I configured my PC. I really enjoyed the end of the stream, man. We streamed for 3 hours. When I started the stream, we were like, I'm only gonna stream for an hour. Yeah, no bugger that, man. I slowly sobered up, and things got easier. But yeah, no. More to me, that was a really good video. Nothing wrong with it. Thank you for suggesting I watched it. I can see, oopsie, her comments on my channel. I can see why there is hate and why you were upset when I, sorry guys, I'm getting buzzed. I can see why she was upset that I never got her point of view, because her point of view was actually pretty good and it missed a lot of things. And I'm going to upload this video as a standalone just so everyone gets the gist of the rest of the story. So yeah, guys, it's been super fun tonight. David, as promised, let's see if I can, actually... Hang on. David, you're awesome, man. Thank you for your support. And everyone else reaches the eco server starting this Friday or next Friday. I was waiting for you. Oh, so it's supposed to happen today, man. In my time, I just had no time. So when I go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow, I'll do some magic, okay? So soon. Eco. Yeah, we're starting a new server, Yvonne. It's on Discord if you want to check it out. It's going to be on Eco if you want to join. It's quite a bigger interest than last time. That's for sure. And you thought this was just another stream. I know, right? Amazing how things go crazy. Guys, I'm going to end the night with a Dan... Wait, no, why is it saying Dan C? No, it's supposed to be... Wait, that is... No, it's not. Wait. Okay. Why nobody tell me this? On Discord, Yvonne. Join Discord and the server will be started tomorrow and I will be playing it when it starts. That's why it's been a little bit delayed, because I want to play it as it starts. And I just don't have time. I got to do this stream and that stream, and I've been drinking, so. By the way, anyone wants to join, Eco is on sale right now. It is on sale, yes. So join this thingy. So, join the thingy. Right, guys, I'm leaving tonight's stream with a David song. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for your support. Sleeping like a baby tonight. Bye-bye, everybody.
David donating and spreading their love and care among the stream. Thank you and for